Wentz and the Vikings from the 8-yard line. The handoff for Mason, the ex-49er.
And when he goes and he plays, this defense is outstanding.
Pass is caught by the tight end Hawkinson. And T.J. Hawkinson with a
180.
two tight end set. Second down and 1. Wentz complete. First down. Take it out to the 43-yard line. Mason returns. Ham in at fullback. On second down with C.J. Ham leading the way. It's Mason. Loose.
Let's make sure. You see Greg Newsome, he's coming off the edge. He's the one that kind of wraps up Jordan Mason, and then Alex Wright actually punches the ball.
From the Vikings 47. Still going down the sideline. And Judkins finally forced out of bounds at the Minnesota 15-yard line. Browns send in 3 tight ends. Third down and 2. It's Judkins. Stays on his feet and then is stopped short. Fourth down, they send in Aiden Huntington, a defensive lineman, as a fullback, and Judkins picks up first down yardage. Second and goal. Fake to Judkins, Gabriel, Fannin, touchdown.
Make it work. Communication is always going to be the key. Both sides talking about that being the point of emphasis.
Third down and 7. Wentz throws, and it's complete. Jefferson for a Vikings first down out to the 36. Second down and 10, wide open. Jefferson. Another first down. Second down and 10, fake to Scott. Wentz throws, it's Naylor. Picks up a Vikings first down in Browns territory.
Everything is you're being taught to cover everything inside. So those outbreaking routes are going to be open.
Gain of 20. This is Cam Akers. He throws wide open. Touchdown, Josh Oliver.
Being really productive, especially on the offensive side.
Third down and 4. Gabriel complete. Fannin.
I think the stretch.
He reaches across.
Well, I think he threw about 4 or 5 touchdowns in college. So this is something that luckily we knew about, and our opponent, they know now.
Coach, so much. Thank you.
Move Justin Jefferson around a lot more, and they're finding these one-on-one matchups.
Here's Naylor, took the handoff from Wentz, and picks up the Vikings first down. Out to the 36-yard line, gain of 15. Here's Mason, and he will not get there.
Nice job, defense.
Grant Delpit leading the way. That's as the head coach of Miami and defensive coordinator in Minnesota. Gabriel steps up and will be taken down.
Nice tackle.
About 2 yards shy of the marker.
So Blake Randall holding his own right now.
Third down and 6 following the offsetting penalties. As Wentz takes off, spins. That is close. Looks like he's marked a bit short.
You know he wants to lead by example.
From the 26. They get it into the hands of Malachi Corley.
So Kevin Stefanski helping Dylan Gabriel out with that process.
Fake to Judkins on 2nd and 7. Down goes Gabriel. Ingram Dawkins, 5th-round pick out of Georgia, his first NFL sack. Third down and 13. Coming back to make the catch is Jerry Jeudy. It's an incomplete pass.
Isaiah Rodgers had the best look at the football. He's as good as any player in the NFL and should be in conversations for MVP.
Third down and 9. Wentz takes off.
Oof.
Needed to get to the 21-yard line. Meanwhile, third down and 9 for Gabriel and this Browns offense. Pass is caught by Bond.
It's going to be short of the first down.
They run a play, and it's Jerome Ford with the push. Metellus like a coach on the field for the Vikings. Second down and 10. Gabriel connects with Ford across midfield. First down. And driven out of bounds.
Oh, man, you see everyone up on the line of scrimmage now.
3rd down and 6. Gabriel to the outside, complete. Judy picks up a Vikings 1st down. Murphy the tackle. He said, I played through the COVID pandemic and the beginning of the NIL era, and now making his first NFL start in London.
What a catch.
And the catch is made by Njoku inside the Vikings 10-yard line. True football family, 2nd and goal. Dylan Gabriel and the pass deflected. Hit the game winner 2 weeks ago against the Packers from 55 yards out with time winding down. Schmidt from 31. It is straight through. Let's get to the 39 for a 1st down. And there is a flag. Pass intended for Jefferson.
Pass interference on the defense number 0. That's a spot foul and an automatic 1st down.
So every time Jefferson is getting the ball, it's against Newsome.
Vikings pick up 12 yards on the penalty, and now Wentz. Jefferson. Who set it down from the Browns 35. Wentz sets, throws. It's complete. That's Addison. His first catch today. Another Vikings 1st down, gain of 15. 4-time Pro Bowler Denzel Ward. There's Mason on 2nd down. Mason inside the 10. Picks up the 1st. And then forced out of bounds from the Browns 3-yard line. It's Mason. He is in for a Vikings touchdown.
No, not folding. He's been handling the pressure from the Coilers defense.
There's Judkins. And Judkins is dragged down. Second down and 3. They keep it on the ground with Ford. And Jerome Ford takes it to the Vikings 40-yard line. Fannin split out wide to the left on 3rd down. To the end zone. It is caught. Njoku for a Cleveland Browns touchdown.
That is what Brian Flores is trying to avoid.
2nd down and 7 as Gabriel throws. It's complete. Judkins has a 1st down. So the Browns finally go to the air. From the Minnesota 20-yard line, fake to Judkins. Gabriel able to get rid of it. Through to Judkins. He hurdles his way inside the 15-yard line. Play clock at 2. 4 down and 1. It is Judkins. He's close. Judkins. He's got it on the 2nd effort. Now the Vikings start from the 26. Pump fake by Wentz, and down he goes. Alex Wright.
He's always going to have someone that's chipping him like you have right now. TJ Hockenson is the one that's closed the edge, forcing Myles Garrett wider.
3rd down and 17. Wentz taken down from behind. Guess who? What a segue. Myles Garrett. The Vikings running back. Wright punting from his 10. There is a flag. As it takes a Vikings roll inside the 5. Down to the 2, but
what was interesting, it was old and new.
3rd down and 1 as we begin the 4th quarter. Price is deep for the Vikings. Price takes it at the 46. He's in Cleveland territory. To the Browns 42.
It's been nothing short of magnificent seeing some of these new stadiums and how they look in the open air. It's gorgeous.
Fumble. Ball came loose on the handoff to Scott. And the Browns have recovered.
It's just making life very easy for Dylan Gabriel.
Ford replacing Judkins, who has a season-high 95 yards on the ground. Gabriel on 3rd down, under pressure, stays on his feet, and now Ivan Pace takes him down.
That was a lot of fun.
Saints and Chargers, 3rd down and 10. Wentz, Jefferson, he's got it! Anderson makes the catch in Browns territory. Wentz pulls it in and is taken down. 51-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is no good. Wide to the right. They both have touchdowns today. Here's Jenkins. Picks up a Browns first down to the Vikings 44. Third down and 7 for Gabriel on the Browns. This pass sails out of bounds in the vicinity of Isaiah Bond. Second down and 6. Wentz complete. T.J. Hawkinson. Negative play. Pushing the Vikings in the wrong direction.
There it is.
And now Wentz goes down. Malik Collins.
See if the Vikings are willing to use that last time out or save it.
Well, the Browns come out with an empty backfield, so they will throw on third down at 11.
Wow.
And it's incomplete in the vicinity of Bond. So the Vikings trailing by 3, low snap. Wentz able to hand it off. And a big hole up the middle for Mason, who gains 9. Vikings scored a touchdown on the opening drive of this second half. Pass is caught out to the 38-yard line. It's Hawkinson. Second down and 4. Wentz over the middle, first down. Across midfield, T.J. Hawkinson.
Yet Carson Schlesinger went a little too far, and then Hawkinson went right underneath where he was.
10 to 15, his 6th catch today, and now Jefferson able to make the catch, matched up with Denzel Ward. Another Vikings first down. Second down and 5. Mason makes the catch. Mason tripped up by Miles Harden.
We need a Myles Garrett. It's Browns defense to step up, make one of these game-changing plays.
Wentz, second and 5. Addison, he's got it! Touchdown! Gabriel on first down. Throws over the middle, it's caught.
Wow.
Across midfield by Bond. They do not have a timeout. Clock running. As Gabriel throws, and it is caught by Thresh. But that will do it. Clock runs all the way down.
Yeah, I know what they were trying to do. Trying to get it over the top to Thrash. He runs out of bounds. That is a tremendous play. Jeff Okudah tripping him up before he can get out of bounds. Clock runs out. Minnesota gets the victory.
See what they do here. 4 wide on a third down. Fields under siege again. He's got Garrett Wilson and a first down and then some. Garrett Wilson, who has been targeted about a third of the time this.
Garrett Wilson's a tough one-on-one matchup on the back end.
He's down at the bottom of the screen. They'll go up top instead. He's got the tight end Taylor one more time. Here they bring in the extra lineman, Max Mitchell. It is Hall straight up the gut, trying to break through, and he keeps his feet to the outside. Breece Hall is dumped out of bounds by Wanye Thomas at the 21. It's a gain of 22, and it nearly went for forever. Garrett Wilson at the top of the formation. He'll come this direction instead, and it's knocked down.
Pace with this Dallas offense. If you're the Jets, you got to come away with touchdowns.
Nick Folk drives it through.
Expect that matchup, man coverage, throughout the course of the day.
Tolbert in motion. Prescott under pressure from McDonald. Got it away for a first down to Flanoy, who breaks a tackle. Down the sideline, Flanoy crashes in at the 19. Cisco got him by the shoe tops. Williams up in front of Prescott. They will max protect over the middle. Ferguson, that is incomplete. So Cisco and Adams, both safeties there. Aubrey's such a weapon. He slices it through.
They've got to start being able to capitalize on not just being close, but finishing these games.
Breece Hall, another avenue to work with down to the 42.
Are you narrating? Is it your voice?
If it's decisive for you, yeah. Here's a throw by Fields. He's got it for Davis, and Isaiah Davis out of the backfield. This is not a big screen team that plays defensively. Missing those hurts even more.
Have to make them on offense, absolutely.
Third down, Fields on the roll. He wants to throw it. He's out of the pocket, and he takes a lick from Kenneth Murray Jr.
And the run game was more traditional under center.
They are 60% pass on first down. This is a run. It's Javonte Williams, who has been a boulder in the run game, tackled by Gardner. It's a gain of 9.
The more that looks the same, the better.
Prescott off the 5-man rush. He will drop it off. He's got it to Flanoy, who had a great catch and run earlier.
3 big guys to the right. The stand-up guys are on the left. They're trying to force the line to work right.
Pressure from the near side. Prescott got it away, and he's got the first down for Pickens. Pickens and Gardner together at the bottom of the formation. Going to have to swing it out wide for Lipke on the catch and run. And he barrels forward to very close to the line to gain. We'll see if they give it to him.
Just the attitude and toughness that he's brought to this offense.
As healthy as he's been a great tackle breaker. Drop it off. Here is Ferguson in open space. Ferguson to the end zone again. Touchdown. It took him a year and a half to find the end zone, and now it's a waterfall for Jake Ferguson.
He's like, dude, I had a crazy touchdown celebration planned, and when I scored, I completely blanked. So I think they reminded him before he came off the field. But just again, we talked earlier about marrying the run and the pass. But Oso Odigizula, Kenny Clark, they got to start getting some pass rush inside.
Look at Wilson's way. That wasn't there. He gets swung around again and dropped. Another sack. It's Houston this time.
But now you let Micah Parsons leave and you can't rush the passer. It's all connected.
They'll screen it out wide. And it's Flanoy trying to break 3 or 4 tackles. That's not going anywhere. He is doused. Leading tackler through 4 weeks. Sanborn. Jets go 2 tight ends again, and they run it straight ahead. Breece Hall, another crease, and he's pinballed down. The ball came out. Ball is out, and they're going to say he's down.
Every one of his dropbacks here in the first half.
Here comes Fowler again. 5 on the rush. It's a throw to the near side, and a catch for Josh Reynolds. Just his 3rd of the year, and it's a first down.
So often on Saturdays, the rules are just very different in pro ball.
First down throw, got it to the far side. Josh Reynolds turning back to the 30.
In at left tackle.
He had been their 6th offensive lineman earlier in the game. Here is Hall darting through a crease. The ball is out at the 10. Leofau punched it away. All reminiscent of the drive against the Dolphins with the Braylon Allen fumble at the goal line, and the Cowboys take it away. Prescott got it away. Flanoy across the 15 to the 18. It is very close to the line to gain to make up a lot of ground in short windows. Prescott steps up in the pocket, escapes the pocket. Dak Prescott sliding down. There's a marker at the 36 as well. For now, it's a first down run for Dak. Movement at the line. There is a flag down near side. Flanoy. Oh, what an adjustment. Flanoy inside the 20-yard line. He got around Adams. It's a first down, Dallas.
But he's able to handle the quick snap and get the big completion.
To Flanoy with his 5th catch. Here is Williams flowing to the outside, cutting it upfield inside the 5.
Hats off to them. They've done a great job here in the first half.
Couple of tight ends in. Back to Williams. Running right. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboy. Crashing in for 6.
Just watch his ability to continue to run through contact. He's the lead escort blocker. TJ Bass, the right guard, pulls. Watch. He blocks Sherwood. Now he keeps running. Just keeps moving his feet. But then you take a look and say, is Breece Hall not in the game in your best interest here to try to get competitive in the second half?
Especially without Braylon Allen. It's another sack for Houston.
When a team's trying to chase your offense.
They rush 4 here, trying to get the ball back. Williams in pursuit. Got the jersey, but not Fields down. Now he'll slide, and the Cowboys will take that timeout.
The job he's doing as the offensive play caller.
They're going to run it straight ahead here. Javonte Williams. Oh, my! He could be gone! Williams to the 2. Malachi Moore ran him down. A curious play call. It's the longest run of his career. See if they feed him here. Play action. Prescott scanning. End zone. Touchdown. Ferguson.
And that's where if you're the Jets, you just have to have some awareness. So you're going to see Ferg. We just called this wide delay. He's going to block, and then he's just going to come out the back door. The key is for Ferguson to just watch the backside linebacker. Once he pulls the trigger, go. That's his cue mechanism. But the likelihood of them handing that ball off with 19 seconds left is probably pretty low. I think you have to play that first and goal.
Instead, it's a rapid-fire touchdown. The extra point clangs off the upright.
And find a different outlet.
Gardner and Pickens matched up again. Dak looks that way, and then he'll go over the middle and incomplete for Javonte Williams with Maui Noah in coverage in 22 and 23 with the Bears as Breece Hall is back in the game, and he has a gash across the 40-yard line.
Kaiir Elam now up at the top, opposite Diggs.
Pressure right in the face of Fields. Sam Williams drags him down, and the Cowboys get back-to-back tackles for loss. Stevens was up at the line. He's got to snap it. Prescott does. He does. He rolls to his right. He throws to his right, and it is incomplete. Ringing in and out of the hands of Flanoy. He's changing the play, or at least showing that he is. They're going to run play action. He boots to his left. He throws it, and this is juggled, and it is incomplete. Play action, handed off Flanoy. The reverse. Ryan Flanoy dives to the 43.
So it was not the wrong decision, just a really good design by the Dallas defense.
Prescott loads up. Pickens, hand fighting into the end zone. Touchdown! Breathtaking 43-yard strike.
One catch leading up to that. But it's then been the splash negatives for this Jets defense. We've talked about it all day. Hand fighting, 2 big, physical, long athletes going at it, and that's kind of the Jets in a nutshell. You play well all game, but it's that one bad play this time by Sauce Gardner, and it's.
You're just saying that because of what the Hurricanes did last night.
Sure, I was waiting for you to bring it up.
Justin Fields over the middle. He's got Wilson across midfield. And it's a first down.
That's just the truth.
That's an even-handed perspective on college football from Greg Olson. Fields has Taylor, who pushes forward.
And they come in bunches. They just can't seem to crack the ice.
Clowney is in. He's on the pressure. Here is Davis leaking out of the backfield to the 32.
And I'll be very curious where the starting position of Dallas's next offensive drive is.
With the new kickoff rules, that one snakes through.
They got nobody back here. They got everybody at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. Prescott incomplete. Oh, if Pickens catches that.
You just can't figure out why his message just continues to fall flat in regards to self-inflicted negatives.
Here's Taylor. He's got a first down.
It's a mix of personnel. It's a mix of scheme. It's a mix of locker room intangibles.
There's Taylor again. He's got another first down. The tight end seen his targets.
Race the fall. It's a tough one because you're trying to protect the quarterback, but I think that's one where I don't think that was a foul.
Mike, thank you.
Seen out of this Dallas front all season.
5 sacks so far today, looking for yet another fourth down stop. Fields over the middle. Got it inside the 5 to Hall, who hangs on this time as he gets cracked by Murray. First. Taylor in motion, fake it to Hall. Fields, end zone, touchdown. Andrew Beck for the first Jets touchdown this afternoon. There is a marker in at the near side. It looks
With Ezeraku right in his face, he puts this ball right on the front shoulder pad of Beck.
Lazard in motion, Fields to the end zone, and a nice catch by Taylor, flashing his hands in front.
The percentage chances of getting it are pretty slim.
Dak back to throw. Climbing the pocket, drop it off Ferguson, and he's got a first down. Williams again. Boy, he is tough to take down. Javonte Williams came into the game. Jake Ferguson right now. 3rd down and 9 for Dak and the Cowboys. Clean pocket, he'll throw near side. It is Ryan Flournoy of Homewood Flossmoor High School.
You better have the best roster in football because your path to victories are going to be small.
Dak, drop it off, easy walk-in touchdown, Javonte Williams.
The NFL, for whatever reason, nobody can figure out down, and just run the tailback. It's not even a good play fake, but it doesn't matter who runs it or who defends it. The tailback in the red zone is virtually always open on that play. You got to give Matt Eberflus, the new defensive coordinator in his first year, you got to give him a lot of credit. It takes a while to implement a system the way you see the game being played. And you're the math guy. What is week 5 of?
It's not exactly calculus. Yeah, it's week 5.
No, but of 19.
Oh,
18,
I see.
Right, whatever it is.
Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through the season.
Ish.
Here comes Houston around the corner. It's a throw to the near side, and Wilson with the catch.
He was a part of with Campbell in Detroit.
And as a player, his first 3 years as a player, they were 6-10, 3-13, 1-15, as that's a wild catch by Taylor. Fields, backside heat from Ezeraku, got it away for Wilson. One dodge and leaning in, touchdown.
Tried to go airborne. It's a nice job just reaching the ball across. Usually you teach receivers do not extend the ball, but in these circumstances, at this point in the game, doesn't really matter. Good effort there by Garrett Wilson. And the one thing I will say, these last couple possessions for the Jets, and I know Dallas has changed, they're playing a little bit more conservative pass defense, keeping the ball in front, but since they're
going to go for 2 here. Fields. End zone. He's got 2 for Josh Reynolds. And the lead is 15.
Obviously, that's over.
And this onside kick goes directly to the Cowboys once again.
Here, all the linemen getting down. The story today for Dallas was the defense, and being the worst in the league after 4 weeks. Today was a pretty impressive. The 22 points the Jets scored is not really indicative of how the game went.
The Jets, regardless of how they've gone, have not won a game so far, any of the first 5. They're the first team to start 0-5 with 0 takeaways.
Texans have suffered close losses to the Rams, the Buccaneers, and the Jaguars by a combined 13 points. Play action, the throw, and a strong one. Connection made to Nico Collins. And the Texans are trying to take advantage of it. Stroud. On a give, Nick Chubb bangs his way inside, out near the 30-yard line. 3rd and short, 8th play of the drive. Fake it, Stroud, flip it high in the air, and it's caught by Schultz. Ridden towards the sideline. That's another Houston first down. 2nd and goal now for the Texans. Opening drive. Fake it, throw it, it's caught for the touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson puts the Texans on the board. That was easy.
Defense in the NFL for the Baltimore Ravens fans unfortunately looked like it on that drive. A team that has been struggling, potentially unlocked it last week. Looks like they've unlocked it early in this game with Houston.
2 tight ends in this formation. Andrews and Kohler. Henry is back in there. Rush to throw it. And he hits Flowers. Flowers bounces off a tackle. And he's brought down at the 30. Cooper Rush, 31 years old, in his 9th year in the league, and that one is on time to Andrews. First down, Baltimore. Different kind of quarterback, so that was a clear, conscious decision by the Ravens. Rush, throwing on the move, And hits his man, Kohler. Baltimore, opening drive for the Ravens. Texans already with a 7-0 lead. Rush, shotgun, Rush is on. Rush hangs in there. It's complete. DeAndre Hopkins, the former Texan, flagged down. Did not have a catch last week. That snapped a streak of 181 games with at least one reception. 8th longest of all time. Keaton Mitchell gets to the edge. And this is the 11th play of the drive for Baltimore. They go empty. Rush with a quick hitter into the hands of Flowers. Flowers makes a man miss, but can't get through that second wave. And now it's 4th down. It's a short kick. 27 yards for the rookie from Arizona, Tyler Loop. And Loop's field goal is good. At the tailback position on this drive, Stroud operating from the gun. He will fire it underneath. Chiefs. Ravens fell to the Buffalo Bills. Stroud on 3rd down and 7. Oh, he put a little heat on it to Dalton Schultz. It's a 1st down to the 40-yard line.
Watch, if CJ has time, he will be effective.
Stroud just celebrated his 24th birthday. Here is Woody Marks cutting to the outside.
With the touchdown, also getting in on the blocking.
11-yard pickup. Stroud goes to the other side, and it works to Knoll. He is spreading it around right now. This is now a 3rd and 5. They shift Knoll to the back of the formation, and Stroud goes down. Kyle Van Noy leading the Misfits. This is going to be a 50-yard attempt for Kaimi Fairbairn, the 10-year veteran. He is the longest tenured Texan, and he's got a long field goal to add to the Houston lead. And now a 3rd and 8 for the Ravens with Rush operating out of the gun. He's got Hill to his side. Rush pump. Rush spins out of trouble. Tries to spin again, and he's sacked. Mario Edwards Jr. with shotgun for Stroud. Stroud steps up. He's going to run. 1st down. Stroud's got more. Stroud still going down the sideline. And Stroud looking for the pylon. Dime package. Stroud hangs in there, throws. It's caught for the touchdown. Nico Collins. And Houston is humming.
In space to catch that ball. Watch this pocket also. Just nothing but time. 0 pressure on C.J. Stroud. And
Justice Hill is in there on a 3rd down and 8. Rush will dump it, but can't find his running back Hill. So the play never gets rolling. Penalty marker on the play. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Houston playing with a lead. And they give it to Nico Collins. Signed to a 1-year, $2.5 million deal. Underneath throw, caught by Christian Kirk. Undrafted rookie out of Louisiana, transfer from Youngstown State. Give it to Woody Marks. And Marks fights his way to the 45-yard line by Houston. Stepping up and throwing, it's a wobbler, and it's caught by Schultz. Through the air, completion percentage 81%. Stroud throwing again, and a flag down. Kirk was matched up with Martin.
Pass interference. Defense number 38. 1st down for spot of the foul.
8 straight completions for C.J. Stroud. They're knocking on the door once again. Stroud, end zone! Touchdown! Texans! Hutchinson with his 2nd of the day and 2nd of his career.
Boos from earlier have gotten a lot louder, Ian. This is a back shoulder fade. CJ's going to put it right where he needs to on Xavier Hutchinson's back shoulder, and scored his 1st career touchdown earlier today and said, so nice, let's make it twice.
Working against TJ Tampa. 9 completions in a row for Stroud. JJ, this is just the 18th play of the half for Baltimore as Rush delivers. Good effort by Andrews to get the 1st down. Only 16 seconds left on the clock.
I want more plays out of our offense. We can't only have 25 play halves or 55 play games. We need more plays.
Rush on a line, and the catch is secured. DeAndre Hopkins along the sideline. Rush from the gun. Cooper Rush down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and it's out of bounds. Flag is down at the 34.
Illegal contact. Defense number 29.
They were wrong.
5-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
It's M.J. Stewart. Trying to score before the end of the half. Baltimore will have the football to start the second half. Kick on the way, and it is no good. And that's how the half will end for the Ravens. Can they get Derrick Henry going on this drive? Play action, rush, safety valve is Henry, and it's intercepted. The anticipation of Petrie. Turnover. Henry the intended target, and Petrie jumps the route.
You come out and give up an interception, and now the Texans have a chance to go down and put points on the board. Very difficult.
Fake the handoff to Chubb, set it up for Kirk.
To establish some of that run identity.
And it is a run to Nick Chubb. Chubb could go all the way and does. Touchdown, Texans.
It's Hutchinson here, going to have a great block in the gap to spring him free, and Chubb does the rest. C.J. Stroud's going to follow him into the end zone, but this just isn't the Baltimore Ravens that we've come to know, Ian. It doesn't feel right. But today, they're trying to get it going right now, obviously, with these runs back to back to back, but it's going to be too little too late. You have to go to the air at some point.
Line of scrimmage is the 29. Once again, an extra offensive lineman. Stroud, that is in rhythm to Jaden Higgins, and he's got a Houston first down.
Whenever you're talking about how good your undrafted rookie class is, that's generally not a good sign for your defense.
Well, they were ready for Woody Marks. They tried to slam it inside for the 1 yard needed. They didn't get it. It's fourth down. It's been clutch in his career for Houston. 10th year. And Fairbairn leans into it. And he knocks it through. First down here for Baltimore at the 40-yard line. Fake the handoff. It's a deep shot. Rush looking, and Zay Flowers turns around, gets up, and gets away. Flowers is tackled inside the 5. Finally, a big play. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. And Henry, the second effort. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
You can hear the crowd here give maybe a somewhat sarcastic, but also a little burst to their offense. Finally, putting the ball in the end zone when you only need 1 yard.
Pressure is a privilege. He recognizes that. It comes with the position. Gets rid of it quickly and hits his man. Nico Collins, he tried to roll for the first down. He comes up 1 yard short. So they're going for it here. 5 of 6 on the season. Inside, it's Brooks again. We saw it earlier. British Brooks gets another opportunity, and it's a first down. These teams trying to avoid a 1-4 start. Off the fake, sets, throws, Stroud, deep shot. Christian Kirk has got it. Brought down inside the 5. Malachi Starks, the safety, with the tackle. Penalty marker is thrown. Marks in the backfield, shotgun, fake the pitch, soft toss, it's handled. Knoll is in for the touchdown. The Texans have got their groove back.
Today too with their 3rd touchdown of the day.
And that is 4 for C.J. Stroud. The officials get in between some Texans and Ravens along the sideline.
Because he eliminates any mistakes the offense makes.
Off the play fake. And that ball's up in the air and taken away by Petrie. Jalen Petrie has done it again. The bobble by Andrews. And Petrie pounces on it for the Texans in his career. 3rd down and 5. Stroud floats it up. And nobody home. We put it in the area of Schultz. 34-yarder is good. 44-10, Houston. Part of the idea with the NFL is the parity year to year, and it's based on so many factors. Derrick Henry carries it to the 40-yard line. That was his longest run of the day, 7 yards. Rush, deep ball, well played by Lassiter. Another interception for this Houston defense, the third of the day.
They got him in the draft in the second round in 2024, and he is a D'Amico Ryans Houston Texans type of guy.
Mills throws to a spot, and he gets Brendan Bates, the tight end, involved. Under 4 minutes to play now. Off the boot, and Mills is going to slide down. Not sure anybody would have thought this team would start the season 1-4. Mills, completion out to midfield. It is right at the marker. Got a minute 55 to play here in Baltimore. Pierce gets hit down low.
Impressive job. Also kind of looks like Santa Claus in the offseason.
Impressive beard.
Oh, yeah. Look at that thing.
Lopsided win today for the Houston Texans as they beat up on the Baltimore Ravens. 44-10, the final. Bonus coverage, the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. As we send it to Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson.
On 3rd and 7. Jones, complete, short of the first down to Pittman. And there is a flag. Genty the back, Geno Smith to throw. And floating one for Genty. He's got it. Spinning across the 40, and that's a Raider first down.
They're going to try to find a way to isolate him versus the linebackers for the Colts. But this is a part of his game they feel like they really haven't tapped into yet. And again, without Brock Bowers, they have to add another weapon to this passing game.
Trey Tucker in motion. Genty is brought down right away. Nick Cross. 3rd and 4. Smith from the 40 throws. Caught. That's Jack Besh, the rookie from TCU, who has not played a whole lot, just enough for the first down. Smith for Jacoby Myers, who makes the catch and falls forward for the first down. It's Trey Tucker in motion to give to Genty, and Genty, look at that, all 5'8" of him powering his way for the first down near the 20. Right ahead, Geno Smith keeps. And the kind of Las Vegas people mover system was enough, at least, to get them the first down. Geno Smith, pressure coming in. He is sacked around the 15-yard line. Tyquan Lewis, now another third down, but this 3rd and goal. Genty catches. Can he find the end zone? And 3 or 4 Colts stop him just beyond the 5-yard line. 24-yard try for Daniel Carlson. He had that kick blocked. Well, the Raiders looked like they were going to defeat the Bears last Sunday. And this one is through. Jones to throw. Completes. Josh Downs gets near the first down. Another pass open, and slipping the tackle is Pittman, maintaining balance, using his hand across the 40 before the whistle blows. Pass, Downs across midfield.
And clearly they wanted someone who'd work at it the way Daniel Jones has.
He keeps. And there are some zone reads they have in the game plan, not like what we saw, as you said, when he was a Giant, but let's see here if that's good enough for the first down. 3rd and 4. Jones, middle of the field. Now to the 20 is Tyler Ward. He's got a first down. Giddens remains in on 3rd down and 12. Jones, pressure coming. Bounds, spins. Near the first down, is Josh Downs.
You know they like to go to Warren, you know they like to go to Josh Downs, but you get them to do exactly what you want when you play soft zone coverage. Throw short of the sticks, rally up.
Things anyway, it's 2nd down 10. Throw complete.
Yeah, there you go.
Tyler Warren is in for a Colts touchdown.
Right. He's working on Jeremy Chin's. He works the outside leverage, and Tyler Warren sets him up well. Daniel Jones puts the ball in a perfect spot. I mean, you really can't cover that if you're Jeremy Chin.
From the 30, Geno Smith. Underneath that's Trey Tucker up near the 45 on a first down. By the way, we did get an answer. That was he is a left-handed thrower.
He is left-handed.
Going deep. And he couldn't hang on. Dante Thornton Jr. Ball got in there between some Colts, but the coverage good.
Right spot, good ball, one-on-one, Dante Thornton Jr. as the Colts bring pressure. Forces Geno Smith to get that thing up out early, but he had his one-on-one matchup. Good job putting in a spot where Thornton could get it. Try to get up high point at that football if he could.
A.J. Cole, and it's blocked! Ball's loose, rolling around the 10-yard line. And the Raiders on it, but the Colts will take over with a big special teams play.
And this is just a flat-out miss. I mean, barely touched. I think almost hit him in the stomach. Or worse, but either way, big-time gaffe in the protection for the Raiders.
Spotted inside the 10 at the
180.
The give. Jonathan Taylor is in for a Colts touchdown.
Take a look at left guard. Usually you see him running and they're pushing up somewhere in here. No, he goes all the way outside. And watch Taylor just fall on his big guard, and tight ends paving the way for him. Darian Porter, the rookie, is like, I didn't sign up for this.
That's a 15-yard difference as Smith throws to Ashton Genty, who was tackled right away. Latu made the tackle for the Raiders. Well, that was weird. A pitch. Need to get to the 35 for the first down, and Ashton Genty does that. Raiders have an injured punter. Smith in trouble. He's not going to get away. Sacked at the 45.
For Trey Tucker as he comes across this formation. They fake the pitch. He gets depth. Tucker's not there. Not enough time to wait for Jacoby Myers to get across. Unfortunately, had to burn a timeout.
Geno Smith protected well. Tucker is open. Down to the 10. Trey Tucker with all that speed. Fastest Raider. Time for Geno Smith. Batted in the air and intercepted by the Colts. Latu gets the deflection, and he'll get credit for the pick.
To stymie the Raiders' drive.
Colts shorthanded on defense, but with a big play. Third down 2. Raiders, if they get a stop, they have time to do something. Pass. That ain't going to happen as third down slot guy Josh Downs hauls that in. Coming over from the college crew. We appreciate that. Comes out throwing. And that's Tyler Warren. He's near a first down. Looks like he's just a little bit short. I mean, a millisecond makes a difference for the speed of these guys and the talent. Jones on first down throwing open in between a couple of Raider defenders is Ashton Doolin, and he hangs on despite the tough hit from Jeremy Chin. Added review from the home office in New York, and loose ball on the ground. Did not maintain possession, no catch.
Yeah, thanks to the Jeremy Chin hit. I mean, it puts his shoulder pad right on the ball, and you can see it goes from his right hand to his left. Not completing control.
Good use of the expedited review. They got it. And
Daniel Jones.
We'll find out.
We'll figure that out.
If they get to the end zone, they don't have to worry about it unless they on an extra point. Jonathan Taylor down the sideline he goes. Flipped in the air at the 15-yard line.
Quentin Nelson going the other way. The big number 56 getting on the outside. Putting just a body on the Landon Roberts. Clearing the way. Drew Ogletree as well.
Picked up 16-yard line. 16 yards, batted as they snap the ball. And Daniel Jones stepped back.
Max Crosby so active. Even if he can't get to the quarterback, he's staying alive to get in passing lanes. Bat balls down. That tip pick last week. Doing it all himself. May have to here today, given the Raiders' struggles on offense.
Jones gets rid of it in the middle. Close to that first down around the 5. That's Michael Pittman, sure-handed. Again, the team's leading receiver. Jones set to throw. He can run it. He can throw it. And diving in the end zone. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman.
He's the Raiders defender who flushes Daniel Jones outside the pocket. And because they're bringing the pressure, it leaves more one-on-one opportunities. And Pittman looking wide open in the back of the end zone, able to uncover.
And they
these
are.
Injuries in the secondary. Just surprised that, again, allowing those guys to be matched up one-on-one. Try to play more coverage, try to get doubles where you can, and force Jones to have to find somebody to go to the football, but waste time.
Jones looking around, end zone, and just off the fingertips there. It looked like it was a little behind Michael Pittman Jr. This is a tougher one.
Yeah, a bit off the mark, and I think he kind of got out of rhythm, but somewhat catchable. What was odd to me, though, is he had Jonathan Taylor right out of the backfield. Tyler Warren does a good job creating some traffic, and he never really looks there. Even had Tyler Warren coming back, so.
If they're inflating the ball a little bit more, I know Vic Fangio of the Eagles made some reference to that as this pass is underneath with a lot of running room. Albert O, they call him. Albert O, the Colts were his last team. He was on the practice squad in 2024 here in Indy and released in July. Time. Pass is gathered in, and they're going to rule that a catch inside the 39-yard line. Remember, they had it blocked against the Bears. Raider fans aren't forgetting that. Cost them a win last week. Daniel Carlson is off the mark.
Gotta stay in this thing.
It is Genty. He's got some blocks, and he stays on his feet for a first down. A strong run. Just as you mentioned, Brady Quinn, a moment ago. Smith throwing down the sideline. Some hand jockeying going on as Jack Besh was the target, but Ward, best cover guy in that secondary.
Safety just kind of see it come along.
From the pocket, Jones. Catch made, sliding at the 46. It's Doolan again.
Well, it was behind Doolan because it had to be.
Jonathan Taylor, big hole. Down to the 26, 27-yard line, a Colt first down. Quick toss, getting rid of it quickly. Josh Downs, boy, he's got that good move. We've seen it already 3 times. Getting another first down. He's like... Taylor. Jonathan Taylor brought down around the 5-yard line. Looked like he was going to go. Devin White had to chase him down. Jonathan Taylor, he's got 1 touchdown today. He's got 2.
Watch as this opens up. Just roll the replay. He presses it, patient, sidestep. Lamau and Roberts can't even get to him in time.
And the Colts are going to get a lot of work on 2-point conversions. Jones for 2. Short catch made, but not going to be enough.
Myers, Trey Tucker. Someone's going to find a spark.
Pass to Colts, and it's intercepted. A takeaway for Indianapolis. Mekhi Blackman, and he looks like he stepped out. The official there is pointing. Let's see. Into double coverage. The takeaway by Blackman.
It's just a two-deep zone, and take a look as Blackman's flat-footed, eyes on Geno Smith the entire way, and jumps Thornton. It looks like a pick six. However, Blackman did step out before he got in the end zone.
Yeah, clearly that right foot, I think, is in the white. On the edge. Yep, there it is, more clearly. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Abdullah to the goal line and in for a Colts touchdown. He spent the last 3 years with the Raiders.
Max Crosby comes flying by, and it's that burst that gets him in the end zone. And one of the coolest things was he's celebrating with his offensive lineman afterwards, but first player out, Jonathan Taylor, running from the sidelines to go congratulate him.
Trying for two, the third time, and this one a little behind. And incomplete if Tyler Ward couldn't go back and get it. On fourth down, Genty trying to get back even to the line of scrimmage, and he did not get it.
And that is all big number 90, Grover Stewart. Got a jump on the snap, broke through the line of scrimmage.
Already 32 points up on the board. Jonathan Taylor comes back in, fake to him. Daniel Jones is throwing, and open deep. He's got it. Inside the 10-yard line is Ashton Doolin.
I mean, you got to love this. They get the stop on fourth down. Let's just go ahead and put a dagger in them. The go ball. Doolin releases back inside. And if not for doing that, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get to the football. Good job high pointing the football, controlling as he completes the process of the catch.
Having to earn his way back, accountability, and sending the right message is what's out there for Shane Steichen and this Colt team. And there he goes, Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown today.
Watch the offensive line in particular. See the right guard, Mac Gonzalez, coming up through there. Just blasting Landon Roberts to the back of the end zone. By air, by land, doesn't matter.
I mean, he might need his buddy on defense to help him with the dance. Move a little. Can they get a two-point conversion? That's about the only thing the Colts haven't done right. Of course, they didn't plan on it. Taylor, he'll get it. He's going to throw it, and does, and the catch is made for the first down.
Oftentimes people underestimate the loss of having two guys like that out and what it does to your offense.
Especially in this offense. Geno Smith for the end zone and knocked away almost his third interception, and Nick Cross had his hands on that one. Most explosive plays coming into this game, but not today. As Geno Smith is on the run and sacked for the third time today, and Zaire Franklin said. Smith firing, end zone, incomplete. Jacoby Myers in that Colts secondary. Smith again, off the fingertips of Jacoby Myers.
Well, they're picking on Lamons.
Looks like a
but again,
replay.
this time,
The injuries that happened through the course of this game in that Colts secondary. Smith again, off the fingertips of Jacoby Myers.
well, they're picking on Lamons.
Looks like a
but
replay.
again, this time, well done.
Daniel Carlson, who punted for the first time in his NFL career. It was a 30-yarder last time because of the injury to Cole, but Cole can be the holder. He's missed from long range, but he hits here from 37. A low completion percentage, but hands it off here. Good enough by Gittens for the first down.
Sometimes it's just again, a new scenery, new coaching staff, new style of offense that suits you better.
Pass is tipped in the air, and Anthony Richardson caught his own deflection and advances it. It's like a Brett Favre throwback.
Bats this up in the air, number 49 for the Raiders. And he's pointing, saying, I got it, I did it. There's Anthony Richardson, catches the football and actually makes a gain out of it. If that is one play to epitomize how today has gone, that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
A round of applause from the starter. Yeah, and that's how
Snowden thought that was a pick the whole way.
He was pointing.
He was already pointing. He's already like just celebrating.
Washington, when they played the Raiders, Mariota had a big day, running and throwing against this Raider defense. Richardson, and a mix-up there because his receiver stopped around the 30 after the 5-game mark like this. Smith fires, caught. Jacoby Myers.
You know, to that point, though, the division has
welcomed him in. And he's in trouble here, and he'll be sacked. That was a real moment he would rather have not felt.
He did with Seattle. He played well enough, battled through some tough stuff then, different coordinators, but played well enough to get the confidence of Pete Carroll to bring him to the Las Vegas Raiders, and talked about just the fact that he gets to talk to Tom Brady.
Yeah, the FaceTime with Brady was a thrill for him, but the contract extension and the thrill for the Colts, off to a 4-1 start for the first time since 2013. They pushed the Raiders out of town.
First play from scrimmage. Fullback Ingold in motion. Tagovailoa across the middle. Short gain on first down. Second down at 10. Tagovailoa by himself in the backfield. Plenty of time. Caught. That'll be another first down. This time it's Jalen Waddle, his first grab. Over the middle, wide open, it's Waller! Darren Waller down to the 14-yard line. On third down, Darren Waller back into the game, top of your screen, number 83. Tagovailoa goes down! Derek Brown all over him! Mr. Perfectly Fine, he's 4 for 4 on the year from 43. You betcha. So, good start for Miami. They put 3 on the board. Young fires it, has a man, it's McMillan. First down.
So we're still learning the system, learning how to play together.
Young just dropped it, and Miami's got it. Miami's got the football. Young just dropped it, and Bradley Chubb said thank you.
A bunch of guys that can really run. They said speed, speed, speed. That's the key for today.
Third down and 8. Tagovailoa. Catch is made at the first down for Miami. That was picture-perfect offensive football. So fourth down and 5. Tagovailoa goes to Waller. Why not? That guy's a stud. What an addition. Tagovailoa. Waller. Third catch of the quarter. Down to the 20. Third down and 7. Dart. Waddle's got it. Oh, he was on his fanny when the ball was in the air. He got back up and made a play. Tagovailoa to the end zone. Achan. Did he? He did! Touchdown, Miami! What a grab and what use of the feet.
What did I tell you about this guy? He could catch 80 balls at the slot. Dead foot. Watch his feet here. He goes up, first foot down, and just go dead. Go limp right there. Limp, in, touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill couldn't have done it any better.
What a play and what a throw.
But all those good vibes are gone after last week's loss. Play action. Young steps up in the pocket. His pass is picked off. Miami's got another turnover. Rasul Douglas. First interception of the year. That's Minkah Fitzpatrick.
That have continued to plague both offense and defense.
Tagovailoa. Caught. Guess who? Darren Waller.
Beastly fella right there.
Loss of 1, second down and 11. Catch is made down to the 18, make it 17. Julian Hill. 3. They get it to Waddle. He's got the first down. Pushed out of bounds inside the 5. Gasping for air right now. They cannot afford to give up another touchdown. Tagovailoa. Got his man. Touchdown, Waller. Oh, happy days are here again for Miami.
Well, at some point, you got to double team 83. I mean, somebody, he can just sit down in a zone between two players. Is anybody going to pick him up? This is just pitch and catch, and this is a defense, and start running the football and getting into your offense.
Just the 8th play from scrimmage for Carolina. Rico Dowdle. Dowdle's got it. Another good run for Dowdle. And he gets back the lost yards on the penalty and then some. He's close to the marker. Young. He can run. Not anymore. It's caught. It's caught, first down. McMillan, his 3rd catch of the day. Young's pass caught by McMillan. Another first down and refusing to go down. Second down and 11. Young, Dowdle makes the first man miss. Out of bounds at the 8. Caught back in the end zone. Xavier Leggett.
Outside one-on-one, and watch this throw. Normally you loop that to the end, right to the back pylon. You put some air on it, and Bryce Young decides, I'm just going to drive this to the big fella Leggett, and he goes out and makes a great catch. He's been much maligned, had the hamstring, really started off slow so far. That's what they've been able to do so far on this particular drive.
3rd down. Tagovailoa swarmed and brought down. Sean Robinson, the first man to get to him. Can Bryce Young and Carolina do it again? Dowdle. He's run well. Look at him go! Rico! Out to the 48! Young sets up the middle screen. Dowdle, he's got the first down. Beautiful play call. Young underneath. Catch is made. Enough for the first down. Etienne. Out in space. Catch is made by Dowdle. Quick hitter caught by McMillan. That's another first down.
Got plenty of time. You run up here, spike the ball.
You betcha. And it's a 7-point game.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Guys.
Thank you, Jen. Pitch out to Dowdle. And Dowdle! Look at him! What kind of speed do you get, young man? Caught at the 18 from behind. Minka Fitzpatrick kept him out of the end zone. But what a start to the 3rd quarter for the home team. Pressure. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips wraps him up.
Back injury issues. Nice to see him back.
49-yard field goal. Ryan Fitzgerald. Yes!
And executed by 91, Pat Jones.
3rd down and 8. Tagovailoa. Deep ball. Incomplete, and there's a flag down in the offensive backfield. Slant caught. Quick hitter to Bryson Tremaine. That's the first catch for the second-year man from Stanford. Young escapes momentarily. He's brought down, and the punt team will have to come on. We'll keep an eye on it. First down and 10, the lefty, Tagovailoa. Caught. Waddle's got it. That's a good start to a drive.
Yeah, it is right there. And Waddle, look at this is what we talk about with anticipatory throws.
Pressure. Tagovailoa. Miscommunication with Waddle. Handoff on second down. Look at this! Dowdle still on his feet! What an afternoon for Rico Dowdle! Dowdle! He got in! Touchdown, Carolina!
Man, what a job Dowdle has done. Here, he's going to get hit. It doesn't matter. I'm bringing the wood. Gets the ball. Watch, in the backfield. I'm all right. Going to spin off of that. Fall myself into the end zone. What a game by Rico Dowdle. Look at congratulatory hugs on the sideline.
Tagovailoa. Complete again underneath. That'll be a first down. They found something there. HN moves the sticks.
It's up at the top of the screen right there.
Play action. Tagovailoa has Waddle. He's open. Touchdown. Well, that was easy.
But I don't know if he expects help over the top or if it was that injury earlier he came off the field with, but he just got caught flat-footed, and Waddle gets on his toes and runs right by him.
He has been the story offensively for the Panthers. Dowdle's got it. A flag is down. That run would be enough to get him over 200 yards, but I don't think it's going to hold up.
Gets called.
So since that run stands, it is a 200-yard day for Dowdle. He's got 206 yards. Young, caught, Liggett again. Maybe a breakout game for the second-year man, Xavier Liggett. Young, caught, it's Horn. Who knew? Jimmy Horn getting it done. Still no Dowdle. Etienne to the edge. Down to the 4. Panthers down by 4. Closing into the 2-minute timeout. Bryce Young got his man. Touchdown! Mitchell Evans and the Panthers take the lead.
About when you run the ball, you set up the play action, run a little mesh concept underneath, tight end coming across one way, receiver Tremaine going the other way. Everybody gets confused, and wide open touchdown to Evans. And the Carolina Panthers take the lead late.
Dolphins having converted their last 5 third downs. Third 10. Down goes Tagovailoa. Patrick Jones got him. Oh, they're going to pass. Incomplete, and a flag comes down. A flag comes down in the secondary. He got away with one back in the third quarter. I think Karma got him.
Defense number 23. Stop foul. First down.
I don't think Carolina needs to down it this quickly. Okay, if that's the way they're going to roll it, it's going to be over. The Carolina Panthers, after getting smoked on the road a week ago against New England, they now continue perfection at home.
And now all the pass rushers on the field. Rattler in his own end zone throws, and it's broken up. What a great play by Javon Holland.
Does an excellent job. You're going to see him. He's coming from the top of the screen. He's matched up on Olave right there from a deep position.
Scatterboo in motion. Dart right back to the air. Over the middle. He's got a man and a first down. That's Daniel Bellinger. The ball came out, though. Saints are saying they have it. The officials are saying Bellinger was down.
Unless the ball's moving as he's bringing it to the ground. He's got it. He's hit. He's down. Ball pops out.
Scatterboo right up the middle, following his offensive line, and he's going to be very close to a Giants first down. Gives the Giants a first down, 7th play of this opening drive. Dart looking end zone. He's got a man down there, and down at the 1 is Bellinger. Before the Saints have a chance to look at this one.
Really good action in the backfield and great ball handling by Jackson Dart.
Play action, Dart, end zone, wide open, touchdown, Theo Johnson. And so for the 2nd straight week, the Giants score a touchdown on their opening drive. Worst red zone touchdown percentage in the NFL. They're 1 for 1 today.
You're only hurting yourself. You got to help yourself a little bit.
Rattler back in there, pitches to Kamara, trying the edge, makes a great move on Dexter Lawrence before Tyler Nubin tackles him. And that's a gain of 10 for Kamara. Back to Kamara, and the Giants were ready this time. And the first one to get there is Abdul Carter, a loss of 1 on the play. That's Taysom Hill in motion. Rattler fires, and that one's caught at the 41-yard line, very close to a first down. It's Chris Olave on the reception.
Receivers, they've got to find a way to break tackles and get additional yardage after the catch. Worst in the league so far this season.
3rd and 1, a quarterback keeper, and the Saints keep the drive alive in New Jersey against the Giants. Rattler has another completion. That's Devon Bailey on the catch.
As a free safety, and Tyler Nubin closer to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3. Rattler stands in there and throws. Shaheed makes an adjustment and the catch. A gain of 9 and a first down.
That could be an issue for you as you try and match up if he gets into the secondary.
10th play of the drive. Rattler gets rid of it quickly. Olave's got some space. Olave down the sideline for a first down. Goes in motion. They hand it to him, and the Giants are there. Kayvon Thibodeau makes the play. A loss of 4.
Out quick, and don't give him enough time to pick up a first down.
Rattler to Kamara, holds on this time, but Okerike's all over him. Gain to attempt a 28-yard field goal. Out of the hold of Kai Kroger, and Groupie is good. All the best to KK. Yeah. Dart throwing, Bellinger, a.k.a. Malik Neighbors. 2nd down and 10. Dart looks right, nobody on the left. Dancing around the pocket, trying to take off, he will. There goes Dart into the open field, and he slides down with a first down. 3. Dart has plenty of time. Eludes the rush, throws, and a great catch is made by Slayton, and he's got some room. Darius Slayton out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
And when he ended up throwing the ball, Jason, I was thinking, just go. Like at that point, just commit and go, because he almost threw a pass that was incomplete. Got Theo Johnson on the nub side, the back end of the formation, one-on-one.
Looking his way, and it's caught for a touchdown. Johnson does it again. 2nd touchdown of the game between Dart and Johnson.
Offenses, you wonder what was going to be their approach of how they attack without Malik Neighbors. We've seen a ton of 12 personnel, 2 tight ends in the game.
Average starting field position today for the Saints is their own 15-yard line. They open up this one at the 16. Miller hitting the backfield. Brian Burns. What a start to the season for Burns. A loss of 2 on the play.
He's doing every time he comes off this field, guys.
He said he wants to be a spark. On 3rd down, the Saints move the chains. That is the 2nd catch for Devon Bailey. Rattler has another completion and another first down. Olave with his 3rd catch of the half.
You guys are hoops guys as well. They're trying to snap the Saints out of a little bit of lethargy here. So like a basketball coach. Wow. Look where he's lined up. Wildcat.
Hill looking to run it, and he fights for the first down. Rattler on the move. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it to Juwan Johnson, who's tripped up by Darius Muasau. Saints are 4 for 6 on third down. This is 3rd and 12, and the receiver slipped to the ground. Incomplete. This year on field goals of 50 yards or longer, Groupie is 1 for 2. This is from 53 yards away, and it's good.
Yeah, the Giants fortunate they didn't get flagged on that one.
Dart steps up, he's going to run it, and he does not slide this time and takes a big hit from Pete Werner. Dart is not asking those questions yet. He's just taking off and going. See what he does here on 3rd and 8. Singletary, and he's going to be short of a first down.
Tight end in at fullback.
Play action, Rattler to the air. Looking deep down the field. Shaheed's got great speed. He's got him. Shaheed down the sideline. 10-5, touchdown. There's the home run ball for the Saints. 87 yards.
They catch the Giants where now Tyler Nubin is matched up with Rashid Shaheed in the slot. And Spencer Rattler said, hey, we know this afternoon they're going to give us opportunities.
Oh, buckle up, Adam. Actually, they play 2 of the next 3 weeks, Giants and Eagles, starting Thursday night in New Jersey. Scattaboo up the middle. He's got the first down. 3rd and 2. It's a flea flicker. Dart's got a wide open man down the field, and it is incomplete. Slayton was open. Terrell Burgess got back quickly and was able to break it up. Rattler, pressure coming over the middle. It's Kamara. First down. Yes. Shoved out of bounds by Brian Burns. 2nd down and 10. Rattler, and he runs right into Darius Alexander, the rookie 3rd-round pick out of Toledo. Rattler on the slant, and he's got a short completion. Drew Phillips was right there to bring down Olave. It's 4th down. 52-yard attempt, and this one is no good. They still don't have a lead. Dart to Scattaboo out of the backfield, turns it upfield, and he's still going across midfield. He's got the first down, and he goes out of bounds. What a job after the catch by Cam Scattaboo. A gain of 14. Dart, and he's got a completion. Slayton lost the football, scooped up by Sanker on the return, and Sanker forced out by Singletary. A big turnover by Darius Slayton.
The Giants is Darius Slayton, but one of the better players for the Saints is the veteran Demario Davis. Slayton has a nice catch. Davis with the punch out to allow Sanker for the pickup.
Great job by Davis to get the ball out there.
Rattler to Cooks, his first catch today. Ripped down by Cordell Flott, the LSU product.
Spencer Rattler puts it in the right place. Johnson catches it, turns upfield.
Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Rattler to Kamara over the middle, takes a shot at the 10. Kellen Moore runs down the field to call a timeout. And keep an eye on that man, Devon Vele, 6'5", 210. He's a big target in the red zone. Acquired in a trade with Denver before the season. Here's Kamara, and a great tackle is made by Paulson Adebo. A 29-yard field goal attempt for Groupie. And this one is good, and for the first time since week 1 in the first half, the Saints have a lead. Dart throwing to begin the second half, and Theo Johnson is tackled for a loss. Jonas Sanker, such a talented rookie. 3rd and 6. Scattaboo out of the backfield. Can he get to the line? No. Good job by Jordan Howden, who continues to play well in the absence of Justin Reed. You would think they would to preserve a timeout. They do. Wan'Dale Robinson, and he may have just gotten enough. All right, Adam, thank you. On first down, Dart to the air. Was looking deep for Robinson, not home. He's got all day. Now he's going to run, and he lost the football. It slipped right out of his hands, and the Saints have it. Cameron Jordan recovers the fumble. Dart. Nobody touched him. It's Saints ball.
They are reciprocating to him, building him up, giving him that confidence to go forward in the second half, guys.
Dart, AJ, 3rd down and 7. Pressure coming. Rattler throwing on the run. Olave is open. He found a soft spot in the Giants defense.
Give it to me.
Miller, right side. A stiff arm on Adebo, his former teammate, and then Muasau spins him out.
But he might be thinking bigger than that right here.
Taysom Hill at quarterback looking to throw to the end zone, and it's short of the end zone, but it's a first down. On 3rd and goal. Rattler running right, chased by Carter, throws to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Jawan Johnson, and Dane Belton had the coverage. 28-yard field goal attempt for Blake Grupe, and he is good for the 4th time today.
Let's see if Brandon Staley wants to get a little exotic with him with what he throws at him on defense here.
Dart off his back foot, completes it to Bellinger, and he's got a first down. 3rd down and 3. Dart's going to keep it himself. Right up the middle, he's got the first down.
This time the tight end's in the backfield at fullback.
Dart, and that's Scatteraboo. And Scatteraboo tumbles forward for another Giants first down. Dart in the shotgun. Scatteraboo. And the ball came out. No whistle. Howden going the other way. Howden's going to go the distance, and we'll have to see if this one stands. Take another look.
Going through. Look at all this traffic.
Definitely
right there. There it is.
Not even close.
Ball popped right there. Big hand on football. And look at Howden sees it.
That's the 3rd turnover of the game. Hands it off to Singletary, and he just gets there. Dart, pressure coming off the edge. He's on the move. Dart trying to keep it alive, throws across his body deep, and it's picked off. Kool-Aid McKinstry with his first NFL interception. Yep, that's Rattler at the bottom of your screen. Hill in at quarterback. Direct snap to Hill, following his blockers, and he's tripped up. We'll see where they spot it, but it appeared to be just short. Bobby Okereke was trying to make sure of that. 2nd and 10. Dart fires a strike, and that's Bo Collins on the reception. That's his first NFL catch. 4th down and 3. Dart steps up, looking to run it, and he's got the first down.
I don't know, that was one I would expect it called the way this game has been throughout the course of this afternoon.
Dart intercepted again. Kool-Aid has his second, and they are drinking the Kool-Aid here in New Orleans.
How much does this offense miss Malik Neighbors? Look at this. Collins going to break inside. He stops his route. Kool-Aid McKinstry picks it off. The play before, Jackson Dart throws a jump ball. Hyatt's not able to come down with it. Those are plays one-on-one where you want to go to Neighbors. And right now, Kool-Aid McKinstry, have yourself a day with the way he has played. 2 interceptions.
Here, 4th down and 5, and they've got the offense on the field. They're going to go for it. Rattler over the middle, and he's got the first down. That's a gutsy call by Kellen Moore.
Very gutsy, Andrew. And I think some of it is he knew exactly what he was going to get from this Giants defense. I know I'm going to get man-to-man. For Spencer Rattler, you choose the matchup you like best. Shaheed is in the slot there, matched up against Banks. I think for the quarterback, you're like, I like my guy in that matchup. Beats him inside on the snap right now. Nice low throw for a completion and a first down pickup.
Hill. And that'll make it 4th down against the Kansas City Chiefs. Grupe from 46 yards away. This one is no good.
And Andrew, you said it. They don't have any substitutions for the wide receivers. So you run 40 yards down the field, you got to come right back.
Dart to Johnson. And Theo Johnson gets out of bounds.
Got the safety in the middle of the field over the top of everything.
Dart to Scatterbo. He's got some room to run. And instead of going towards the sideline and going out of bounds, he cuts it back inbounds. Dart, end zone, looking for Theo Johnson, broken up. Dart, pressure coming. Rolling right. Chased by Rumpf, nowhere to go. Throws incomplete. Off the hands of Wan'Dale Robinson. And that should do it from New Orleans. So that'll do it from New Orleans. For Charles Davis, Jason McCourty, A.J. Ross, and Gene Steratore, this is Andrew Catalan saying so long from New Orleans. Now let's go to Philadelphia. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson.
In the 28-3 victory. And now looking way down the field for Sutton. It went right through his hands. But he's got one here early.
And Surtain going with him, man-to-man.
3rd and 7. Again, Hurts with the time to look down the field, turn around, and incomplete. Declaration of independence right here in Philly. Second series coming up for the Broncos. And they go with Mims on the handoff, and he's got a quick 9. From the gun with 4 receivers. Nix fires it. He holds on to it this time. Sutton with the first down.
Not been quite as dominant, but it's been showing lately.
Here's a first down at the 35. It's Harvey. Tackled behind the line. Nix has the ball stripped out of his hands. It was stripped out of his hands by DeJean.
Just a forward movement with control. Bo Nix, arm just have to move forward by a camera frame or two. Great play by Cooper DeJean.
Instead of the turnover, now the Eagles must defend. As Nix goes down the middle of the field and nowhere near his target. Here's Lutz from 55.
They were close there again.
Look at that one. Curving through, good from 55. A drive. Never do so.
We'll go through that as this game plays along. I'll tell you what I think about why.
2nd and 7. And look who they go back to. A.J. Brown with the first down catch right in front of Surtain.
The 90s where you get off because everyone's trying to stop the run, and then you start to give it to Barkley.
Here's some explosion by Barkley down to the 49-yard line of Denver. Here's Hurts. Calcaterra with the catch. And a pickup of 6 or 7 as we go down to Tracy. Yeah, he's been asking the likes of Marshall Faulk, Edgerrin James, as you said, Emmett, as he goes again for a good run and a first down. That's Dillon, actually. A.J. Dillon, the former Packer, fighting for every inch.
All the big runs came later in the game last year.
Here's Hurts. Another completion, this time to Devontae Smith. After ripping off that 9-yard run earlier, here's Hurts on the play action. Well done. And Calcaterra has the second catch on this drive and a first down for Philadelphia after a gain of 11.
Wrong, and what time in the game is it?
3rd and 8. Can the Broncos stop that perfect red zone conversion rate for the Eagles? As Hurts has the time to look, and it goes over the head of Devontae. His career, like the postseason, where he's 26 of 27. He has been clutch, and he kicks it through to tie the game at 3 in the final minute of the first quarter.
This is a possible shot play, or is he just going to hand it off? Shot play.
You saw it coming. Here's the pass down the field, and it's caught near the 50 by Franklin. Nix to his old college teammate that 1 year at Oregon, Troy Franklin.
This is a great job. Vertical stem, gets all the way up. He can run. And Bo Nix actually helped sell the front office and Sean Payton about how good this guy was before the draft. Big 2 weeks. You go Monday night, right to Philly, then to London. That's a lot on a team.
Here's the give. Dobbins got another first down.
I don't think sometimes you don't.
3rd and 8.
They've got him. Take him out of field goal range. Big sack. Big sack put up by Zadarius Smith.
It's just an awesome twist right here. Look at this side. You're going to go up. He's going to come under. And when Jalen Carter's right there, you know you have to protect the quarterback from him. But that actually leaves Smith.
3rd and 2. They've got Brown. And Brown's out to near the 30-yard line.
And then he all of a sudden becomes a stalwart second-team All-Pro.
3rd and 17. Going deep. He's there. It's caught at the 30 by Devontae Smith. For Philadelphia.
And you know Smith's speed. He goes inside and then he just takes off. And one of his great traits, perfect throw, but Devontae Smith is incredible.
Plays, but now he returns.
Well, yeah, when you get to the 2-yard line, I'm getting up quickly.
There it is. Pass caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert.
I want you to watch. He's going to go ahead and get a little possible pretend rub pick there. And Singleton, I think, has been picked on once or twice in this game, and he was late on his leverage. And that's another easy this process. It's really impressive.
Drive starts off the penalty at the 19. Get rid of it quickly, and the catch out across the 30. Sutton on the near side.
This is the matchup I would be looking at right here if I was a quarterback.
Nix. Ball is out, and it's going to be incomplete.
You have 2 plays now. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith earlier. Those are the same as making catches when there's penalties.
2nd and 10. Back to Smith. He's out to the 40-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Looks again. This time it's A.J. And Surtain.
Disruption with your communication up front. Who's coming, who's not.
3rd and 13. They back off. They rush 4. Hurts gets time. Not now. They get him. That is Zach Allen along with Nick Bonito.
Coverage sack. Vance Joseph has everyone up in here. They all pop out. They match up to the personnel where they're around. And the biggest difference is just the effort by Bonito and the guys coming in. And you could throw that, but you're not getting a first down. Good job by Denver. And Hurts usually does a great job extending this. But Allen, Bonito, tough combo to get past.
Yeah, Vance Joseph and his defense. Touchdown passes. He said this guy kind of looks like him the way he runs around. Leads.
Yeah.
Set up screen. Set up screen. It picks up a first down. Bade able to pick up a big one there. Here's Nix from the pocket. Going for the deep ball. And the receiver, Franklin, got tangled up with Ringo, and it's incomplete. Well, they kind of interchange positions. Here's a 3rd and 6. Oh, right in his face. They just had to unload it.
Right here, and then have someone come right underneath.
Here's Nix. Stepping back inside the 30. Unloads it. And it's going to lose yardage.
Guess who?
Ingram blown up. Now, 3rd and 13. Nix heaves it on the run. And a flag does come out on Ringo.
Otherwise, the stats are the exact same.
Here he is on 2nd and 10. Finding Devontae Smith, who's able to run it all the way out to about the 47.
Yes.
Hey, he looks over to the sideline for confirmation. 2nd and 4. Flinging it. Caught. On the run is Barkley. He's in for a touchdown.
Singleton. Just not quite fast enough. Normally he's got to go guard the flat, but guess what? Nope. I'm going to go ahead and do a double move and run by you. And I feel like, you know, Singleton's been getting better each week, but the ACL, over 30 years old, they miss Greenlaw. That usually won't happen if he's back in there, but well done from a schematic perspective.
Bradley Cooper approves. That's 47 yards. The Lorries loved it. 47 yards you mentioned. Greenlaw, he's on IR. Never good.
Good.
2nd and 12. They come out of the backfield and get it to Harvey. He's close to the first. Going to be about a yard short.
That's one of 2 times today. That's been the story of why they're behind right now.
3rd pre-snap penalty against the Broncos. as Nix tucks it under. Nice little sidestep. Some nifty moves, and he's last February. I thought Vic was the MVP. The score got out of a little, as you see, Dobbins raced down about the 37. The final score did not show how dominant that defense had been. There it is, right in that area, Tony, as Mims is brought down by Bond, who's making some plays on this series.
Now it's like, okay, let's get him the ball.
Instead, they throw it to Brown.
First down, great call.
7 or 8. Tracy down to you. All right, Trace. Of course, he had been here on the staff the last 4 years before this. New upgrade for Kevin as he calls the pass play over to Goddard for a first down.
They're just learning what he does well. I think blitzing is good.
3rd and 6. Big stop needed here by the Broncos, and it's knocked down. Surtain. 3rd and 15. And they got him again. His old Oklahoma teammate, Nick Bonito, was a coordinator a year ago. Kellen Moore trying to get his first win today as the head coach for the Saints. Here's Dobbins. Blockers out in front. He's got the corner. He's got the first. Going to try to get it up top. Pass caught. Sutton. First down, Denver.
Look at this shell back here. You've got to work inside. Oh, they drop down.
There's Dobbins. Slow down for a moment.
Top down coverage. But they react to it. Now they come down.
Here's a first down throw. And caught near the sticks. And Dobbins through traffic is in the end zone. Touchdown Broncos for the first time today.
You just watch this drive and the drive before. It's like we're imposing our will a little bit. Just watch a simple guard pulls over. Just simple power play. We talk about the old school run game here. Well done right here.
Well, remember what we said? Dobbins told us this game is going to be so physical. On 3rd and 13. Here they come. They got him from behind. That is McMillan who comes up from the secondary to get the sack. The 5th.
And at this heat, you've been wearing down this defense. Are they going to continue running the ball?
And try to go up top on first down. Down the field is caught, plucked out of the air by Ingram. Nice catch. He had a lot of big games down in Jacksonville. Coming here on free agency. Nice turnaround. Back shoulder. It goes to Sutton for another.
You set picks, you can always tell the body language. That was different.
3rd and 15. Nix on mark. Cortland Sutton. What a throw that was by Nix. Denver's longest play of the day, 34 yards. Back they go to Ingram. Balanced and dives. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram.
Everything. Does he get in? Yes, he's in for sure. Wow, that is stunning. I was not expecting the Broncos to come back and tie this game with 7:36 still to go in the game when they were down 2 scores.
Going for the lead. Here's the rollout, the throw, it's there. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Sean Payton's special. Watch this. One step in and just go right down, flat down the line for a wide receiver. This is a great moment right here. Jalen Hurts played good. Now you got to go finish.
He's going to throw. He's got Smith turning upfield. Got 9. Singleton in on the tackle. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles, who are unbeaten.
It is a little shocking, truly, like how fast that just happened.
3rd and 6. Here they come. Pass caught, but stopped 3 or 4 yards short. Smith, they've got 113 yards in this quarter. It's only 15 for Philadelphia. He's going up top again as he lobs it complete. First down it is. It's Troutman. That would have been a loss of down too. They're bringing it. Nix throws it. What a catch. Sutton able to get the battle.
It's a tight split, and then he widens, and the ball's up early enough for him to have time to find it behind him, and you see just the size difference. It's perfect defense. I can't give more explicitives about how good Mitchell, DeJean, some
here on second down.
Fangio's asking the same thing.
He's got a man right in the middle of the field, and near a first, about a yard short is Sutton. Running back for 3rd and 2.
I think they're running it. It doesn't look like it, but I think they want to.
Going to Harvey out of the backfield. He is brought down, holding on. Makuba able to make a big tackle, and flags are thrown at the end of this, right where the tackle was made.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, 53.
Safe one where the clock is going to run no matter what. Screen, run, something fast.
Okay, they fake the handoff, and he's in trouble. Now he's going to run with it, which is just fine.
That's Sean Payton talking to Bo Nix.
Against that wall, up and over it, and good through the uprights. 1st and 10. The pocket in trouble. Again, this is going to use a lot of clock here. They got the sack. Benito.
Now it becomes very difficult for Philly.
2nd and 14.
The back.
Across the middle to the back. To the 30. And again, the clock will run with Barkley. Tackled down by Barron.
The 42, 45-yard line.
Here's a 3rd and 7. Inside 25 seconds. Knocked down incomplete. J.L. Skinner.
Pass interference, defense, number 34.
Get yourself another 8 yards.
Here's Hurts. Down he goes. He's got his man. He's out of bounds. That's Dotson.
Extend the play unless it's a Hail Mary.
Can they pull off a miracle? They got one shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete. And there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win. The 12-game home win streak is over. There are the 2 wideouts.
In his hands for a second.
Hufanga at the end, number 9, came in to make sure that ball got out of there, out of the pack. Look at the 2 wideouts side by side, Smith and Brown. They've wanted the football more often. They both made a play on it at the very end of this one.
You can't ask for a better opportunity from throwing a ball from the 30 up in the air right there. That had a great chance, and you said it before.
Can they pull off a miracle? They got one shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete. And there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win.
That was close.
Smith and Brown, both wideouts, were right there fighting for it.
David Montgomery, the best in the NFL.
On 2nd down, Goff off the play fake, checks it down to Gibbs, and Gibbs, what a reversal in the open field to get the 1st down. Williams in motion at the bottom of the screen and play action for Goff with a clean pocket to the sideline. Another one of those weapons, the tight end Sam Laporta, and he's down at the Cincinnati 21 in the arms of Geno Stone. 2nd and 9. St. Brown in motion, play action. Look in that direction. Goff will check it short to Laporta at the 10. Laporta with a little stiff arm, up in the air and in for 6. Sam Laporta.
It's just so hard. It's Joseph. I didn't see who was in coverage as the linebacker, but
and a 1st down as a result. Browning on the sprint out. There's Jamar Chase. You saw the much talked about conversation, and here comes a flag at the end of the play on the hit out of bounds. The conversation between Jamar Chase and Zach Taylor. Browning, screen set up for Brown, and a nice play made by Amik Robertson. in the Cincinnati area out there for the first time. Goff off play action finds again Sam Laporta, already the third catch of the afternoon for the talented young tight end. And out to the Goff finds Amon-Ra St. Brown open for the first down, diving across midfield. And the offense into Bengals territory. First down and 10 at the 32. Goff, backside pressure, it's Hendrickson. The ball is out, scooped up underneath by the Bengals at the 28. Is it a fumble or is it an incomplete pass? To start this season on plays just like this. To Brown, incomplete. Jarred loose by Alex Anzalone from Chase Brown, and it's fourth down. Goff, short. Catch made and weaving up the middle for a first down to the 26 as Amon-Ra St. Brown picks up 11. Just got the snap. Steps up, pressure, comes down, he goes! Miles Murphy drops him at the 34. Lost a yard on the sack. And that's off play action. Browning to the sideline for Chase, and it's intercepted by Amik Robertson. Picked off at the 17 of Cincinnati. 7. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Little jump start as he hops his way down to the 5. It'll be first and goal just inside the 5. Battle and Stone combined on the stop after the 9-yard run. Former high school quarterback takes the snap. He'll throw. End zone touchdown! Brock Wright as Montgomery back home, airing it out like he did in Mount Healthy High School for 6. And it's 13-0 Detroit.
Today, she has been able to see him play in person in the pros.
Which is remarkable and so emotional. And it's second down for Cincinnati. And the handoff to Samaje Perine, and Perine with a burst and a first down. Browning over the middle, and a big hit leveled on Jamar Chase at the 45 by Brian Branch. Here comes pressure. Browning standing in, floating it up for T. Higgins. One-on-one, broken up. Ruck Yassin.
14-7 right now.
Take the toss. Here's Amon-Ra St. Brown with blocking in front. Nice spin by St. Brown, and he's across the 35. But a first-round player right now. 3rd and 2. Sidearm Black at the line. Just swatted down by Demetrius Knight. B.J. Hill had some heat, but Knight, the rookie, that's the word beyond ugly. Browning, pressure coming from Hutchinson. He is in trouble, and Hutchinson's got the safety. But there is a flag down.
Holding. Number 6, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
But they've really struggled with those penalties again here today to start.
3rd and 15. Browning going deep for Chase. Jump ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. His 3rd interception of the year.
Hey, we've got to get our offense another possession back.
6 defensive backs. Goff throws. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a little stumble, and he's down at the 41. Now, we all know about the leg of Jake Bates. 3rd down and 3. Bengals need a conversion here. He'll look for Chase, and Jamar Chase with the catch, and a first down to the 21, and the crowd roars. All 3 timeouts to work with for Browning. Steps up into the pocket. Browning looking to run, instead throws back and finds Andre Iosivas. And Iosivas out to the 46-yard line.
Risky throw, but completed by Jake Browning.
From the 46 on first down. Browning on the run. It's Chase, and an ankle tackle by Arnold. Would love to double up. They'd love to score. Browning looking to the sideline. There's Higgins, his first catch, and he's out of bounds. A little more comfortable field goal range, if nothing else. Pressure coming. Browning throws. Iosivas with the catch, and down at the 32-yard line. He's about 4 yards short High snap, the hold put down, and the kick by McPherson is good. Tip of the cap to Ryan Rico for that hold on the high snap. That's Chase in motion on 2nd and 5. Browning with protection this time, and it's intercepted by Anzalone. Anzalone works around Chase and out of bounds inside the 30. Both running backs out there, Montgomery and Gibbs on 3rd and 7. Goff looking, throws, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not a bad safety net to have if you're Jared Goff. It's Laporta in motion. Swing it out to Gibbs with blockers in front. Gibbs weaving through traffic. Inside the 5. Fights his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
He's more than just a dynamic athlete, because if you watch this, right? Okay, ball's in his hand. Okay, are we going to get in? It looks like we've got some good support. We got inside out there. We got good blocks on the outside. Geno Stone just not coming to balance.
Only averaging under 8 yards per catch today, which is not what they were looking for. Browning to the sideline and incomplete. Anzalone in coverage on Mike Gesicki. But Gibbs has reached the end zone as a receiver. Play action. Goff will throw it short. This is Laporta with his 5th catch of the afternoon, and a big gain for the tight end into Bengals territory and out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Does a touchdown pass count? I mean, Montgomery does have the touchdown pass.
No, that does not count.
Montgomery trying to make the record. Montgomery to the edge, a little high step, and a record-saving tackle.
You know, we use that term grit a little bit freely, but this team really embraces that mentality.
Here's Montgomery again. Jump cut to the outside. Montgomery into the end zone with the record tire.
Record tied in his hometown. I mean, honestly, I'll talk to him and I'll call him in the commercial. And if this is gonna happen to us, we are so happy that it's
3rd and 8. Browning. Pocket collapsing. Browning will run. Has some room. Browning's going to have a first down. Yanked down from behind by Alex Anzalone. Browning. Off play action. Open on the sideline. A sliding catch by Gesicki, and he's down at the Lions' 45. Browning floats it down the sideline. Incomplete. He wanted Mike Gesicki, and here comes a flag. The penalty's going to be called.
Pass interference, number 34, defense. Automatic, first down.
On first down, Browning over the middle, good find in traffic. Josivash making some moves and out of bounds at the 14-yard line. First down and 10. Surveying the situation, nobody open, in some trouble. Browning on the move, throwing for the end zone, looking for Chase. He pulls it in, touchdown! Oh, what a catch by Jamar Chase for 6.
Him scramble to the right, and I'm like, no, don't do it. I mean, look at all the Lion players. That is an outstanding throw by Jake Browning, and that is a tremendous job by Jamar Chase finishing everything. So, I mean, you can see it's there, but you can't make a living doing this. I mean, it's 28-3, so hey, what the heck? You know, I'm having a rough day out here this afternoon. That's just an outstanding Henderson in that space.
Draw play on 3rd and long. It's Gibbs who picks his way to the 33. He's going to end up 4 yards short. 3rd and 14. Browning with time. Late pressure comes. Open down the sideline. Drops it in. Jamar Chase will walk in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. 64 yards. And the Bengals are back in it in the 4th.
It's going to be a great route by Jamar Chase. Just that little in move. Boom. There I go. Why jump that? Why would you? It's 28.
Lions looking for a little of that grit, getting challenged late by these Bengals. Goff to the air, it's caught, and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the run And a crowd quieter down to the Bengals 35. He picks up 26. Montgomery is the lone setback. And the carry for Montgomery up the middle. Pushing forward for 5. Getting a little more push up front right now from that Lions offensive line. From the 12. Goff looking for the end zone. It is caught. Isaac to Slaw with the touchdown. And on a warm day in Cincinnati, the Snow Angel in the end zone to celebrate Slaw's second Lions touchdown.
Just a great job right here. All the ball handling in the backfield, I mean, it was fantastic. It kind of took everybody's attention away, but there's that location. You know, a little bit on that back shoulder, a little trouble getting that thing tucked away. You know, they spent time together with the Miami Dolphins. He saw and he knew the way Dan was building this team.
Browning to the air. There's T. Higgins
to accomplish.
So now 3rd and 10. Browning down the sideline. Yosivas jump ball, and he makes the catch. Avonte Maddox in coverage. That's an outstanding play. Hustling up to the line with 3:18 to go. 2nd down at 5. Browning. Backside pressure from Hutchinson. Browning on the run. He's going to tuck it and run. Up the sideline, and Browning scoots down at the 3. 2nd and goal. Browning to the end zone. Diving catch. Higgins touchdown. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown catch of the season.
Yeah, just a simple out route. And Amik Robertson, you know, playing some heavy inside leverage, you know, kind of off the ball. And that's a nice, easy throw catch. Going with the watermelon.
Got to travel to 10 yards. And that was touched. It was touched by the Lions. That's a scramble for the ball at the 40-yard line. Who's got it? Oh, he's like my daughter's then.
That's from Moose. Must be something good. I'll just hard it.
Pressure comes. Goff's in trouble. Sacked by Joseph Osai.
Better play calls at the line of scrimmage because of the ability to communicate, but it was a tough start, but that last drive, oh boy.
And a safety sack by Derek Barnes, and that'll end the hope.
I mean, he just gets beat clean. Here he is right here, 55. Watch him going against Dylan Fairchild. He's coming at him, and whew, boy, it's a swing and a miss.
And that breaks a streak of 100 for the Lions. They have pushed their lead to 13, and now the high pooch free kick, and the fair catch called for and made by Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The Bengals defense took a step today. They really did. The first 4 weeks, it's been tough on them. The complementary component hasn't been there. They've been on the short side of that, and they played well today. And Jake Browning, after a really, really difficult start, that last drive right before halftime, got some positivity and then came out and played much better in the second half.
With Amarion Hampton, the electric rookie, getting outside, and Hampton breaking tackles and spinning across the 30. 3rd and short. Blitz coming. Herbert senses, runs. Herbert first down. Still on his feet. Justin Herbert. Foot race. And he's upended inside the 30.
Well, it's man-to-man coverage. And when you're in man, you got to account for the quarterback with someone at the D-line. But when that passing lane escapes, and he just gets through the defense, making Reeves miss, and then got to get down and not take right to the quad. Did, but we'll take it for a run like that. Way to run, big fella.
Scott Matlock, the big fullbacks in. They play pass. Herbert looking around, throws. Quentin Johnston on the catch. He's got himself a first down. Here's Herbert. Looks to get it to Hampton. Gets some blocks. Hampton speeding to the outside and inside the 15 he goes. He got a nice block from Ladd McConkey out there. This opening drive for the Chargers. It's Keenan Allen in motion. Herbert looking around. Pressure. Thinking about running again. Herbert fires. Knocked away in the end zone. Well done by Jeremy Reeves, I think, who got it. And it was. So here comes Cameron Dicker from 29 yards out, trying to give the Chargers the early lead. And we get some movement, and that's 4th and 5. So if Washington jumped, it's a first down.
Offside. Defense, number 0. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
On the fake. Herbert throwing. End zone caught for the touchdown. It's McConkey.
Yeah, this is more of a man coverage play again, but McConkey just kind of gets lost as he goes in on a spot route, and Herbert does a great job of finding him. God, they really struggled last week, their connection. That was one surprise. I was expecting to see these guys light it
the first time in 3 weeks. In his hometown, essentially, and he starts with a pass over the middle to Deebo Samuel, has it up around midfield. And, you know, Tom, it's interesting. We were talking about, obviously, he comes off an electrifying rookie year, took him to the championship game. In the 2 games he started before he got hurt, the offense
not as much running straight ahead.
Okay, we'll watch. 3rd down and 4. First read not there. He's in trouble. Gets it out. Incomplete. Even if it was incomplete, it didn't matter. 3rd down here. Blitz is coming. Picked up. Quick throw. Keenan Allen's got it. Breaks the tackle. A lot of room. Allen to midfield. He's got a first down into Commanders territory. 3rd down here. Blitz is coming. Picked up. Quick throw. Keenan Allen's got it. Breaks the tackle. A lot of room. Allen to midfield. He's got a first down into Commanders territory.
He really cares about these guys, and it shows up in everything he does.
Hampton, a little trickery. Johnson on the end around. He can fly. Couple blocks. Johnson is down to the 26. Commanders have both linebackers up on the line right now. See if they come with a blitz. Herbert in trouble. Herbert taken down for the sack. Von Miller and Jacob Martin were there, and the Commanders back-to-back plays with the pressure. Here we go. Snap and holder down. The kick from Dicker is up, and it is drilled right through. 55 is like the new 45. Here is Bill. Look at this one. Krosky Merritt is a first down. So they had basically split carries among 3 backs. Derwin James creeping to the line of scrimmage, number 3. He's usually everywhere. Now in trouble is Daniels, looking to run and escape. He's got work to do, and he slides down short of a first. 3rd and 3 for him here. They're going to give it off to Hampton, who's up the middle and should have a first. That looks like that'll be enough, and it will to move the chains. On the fake, Herbert, a lot of time. Can't find it in one. Hampton breaks a tackle with Luvu. First down and more, and then a shoulder down out to the 40. That was all. Omarion Hampton with an excellent effort to pick up 11.
Get these guys on the ground.
Yeah, he's more involved today, as you said, with this balanced offense. Herbert, though, pressured again, sacked again. Second one today for the Commanders. It's Dorrance Armstrong who gets home that time. 2nd and long. They drop out. 4-man rush. Still pressure. Herbert slings it to McConkey. Across the middle, and he's going to be about a yard short. Maybe 2 of a first down, but a nice nimble play by Herbert to pick up 13.
Nobody deserves it more.
Herbert pressured again. Slings it. It's caught by Johnston. And now the ball is loose. Washington recovers. Johnston had it, and then he fumbled it, and the Commanders get a big break as Marshawn Lattimore comes up with it. 4-man rush. Daniels fires over the middle and is held onto for a first down. Jalen Lane in traffic delivers.
The great center. They got it all there in place. They just need some continuity.
Play fake. Daniels can't find anyone. Going to take off and run he does, and he slides down, but he's got the first down. That was the last time you didn't get down, though.
Yeah, I slid a lot earlier going forward.
So that's the point. Here's Daniels. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. He's got Deebo open for the catch inside the 25. And Daniels starting to heat up a little bit on this drive. Right now, along with Krosky Merritt, fake it to him. And look, it's a direct snap to Krosky Merritt, who's got it. And he meanders down to almost the 15. So he's got 9 yards. So finally a little rhythm. 2nd and 1. Give the handoff here. Krosky Merritt has a wall. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders. 15-yarder for Bill.
They got numbers over there, But Derwin James, the standout, runs into his linebacker, Troy Dye, and there's nobody in the D gap, which is outside the tight end. That should not happen, especially.
Picked up 3 in that last one. Here they get a pass. Boy, it's deflected. He still caught it and turns it into a nice gain, and he's close to a first down as we go downstairs to Tom. Second down. Blitz coming. Bobby Wagner. Herbert sees it in deep trouble. Hampton buried. Deron Payne like a runaway freight train. So now it's 3rd and 14 after that loss of 8 and the big play by Payne. 4-man rush. Herbert looking across his body. Hampton has a way to go, and he's not going to go anywhere as Jeremy Reeves was there on the tackle, and the Commanders 3rd and 15. Pressure coming. Daniels in trouble. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. And 50 seconds left and a timeout. So the Chargers with a kicker with a monster leg are in really good shape. Way gets it away. Boy, it's a wobbler. Rare for him. You see a penalty flag as well. McConkey picks it up. Way might have been roughed. McConkey, though, great return. McConkey is going to go if it holds. McConkey leaps into the end zone. Now will it hold up?
God. Number 58. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. On 4th and 15. But the rule is simply this, Team Blandino. You hit the plant leg, it's 15 yards, right?
It's a good call. You can't go to the plant leg. That's roughing and obviously takes back a big play.
Yeah, how about a 50-plus yard return by McConkey? 57 yards, who was leaping over people. That was an unreal return. I mean, look at this.
I love this one at the end. Should I go around you, through you, or over you? Whoop! I'll go over. All for nothing.
That's a bummer for him, but that's clearly the correct call.
It's 110-meter hurdles right there.
And now, to your point, can at the very least run out the half without giving it back. Here's Daniels. Lets one fly. Going deep. Luke McCaffrey. He's got it! Oh, what a catch! We've got another flag, though, so let's wait and see. Oh, my goodness. Timeout was called before?
I don't know, but look at that catch.
Set the game clock.
McCaffrey
26 seconds, please.
On Dante Jackson, one of the great corners, and that's had one of the great seasons that any corner in the league has had this far. He reads the post. He's actually in great position to catch it,
man,
and make a play on the ball. But as Dan Marino used to tell me, Tommy, can't guard a perfect throw. That's what that was.
50 yards on the dot. McCaffrey, who's had a couple big plays playing now with McLaurin, her touchdowns on consecutive weeks. That was a beauty. And by the way, 20 seconds ago, Commanders out of timeouts. Daniels, it's only a one-man, two-man rush. Fires over the middle. Deebo Samuels down to the 10. No timeouts. They got to hurry. Jaden Daniels out of nowhere. And Gay ties it on up. That was something else.
We cannot run into the punter and take a potential touchdown off the board. Have to keep fighting.
Yeah, that was tough. Commanders go quick. Daniels thinks about running, does so, breaks a tackle, and then dives forward. And he's going to pick up 9 yards on that run. Tom, you have more, or are you done?
It all has to be so well coordinated. When it's not, those easy mistakes happen.
Daniels on a fake. A lot of time. Penalty flag flies. Oh! Krosky Merritt, no one there. First down and more. Krosky Merritt stays in bounds inside the 25.
Well, this ends up being the receiver of the ball. But I want you to see this linebacker, Dye, standing in there, and he sees play action, but he's got the back. Everyone else is in man-to-man coverage, and he's fallen back into the middle of the Charger, and there's nobody on Bill out there.
Two in the backfield as Rodriguez comes in the game for, I think, the first time. Daniels over the middle and has a completion there. It's caught by Tay Martin, who was a practice squad call-up just today. He's played mostly special teams, but he's got his second catch of the year.
You know, what the injury really was, and it would be disappointing if he didn't, so looks like he has so far.
To set up a screen here, it might work like a beauty with a lot of room to run. Krosky Merritt inside the 5. He goes, and it's a first and goal for the Commanders. That was set up beautifully. Krosky Merritt streaks to the outside. He's in again. Touchdown, Jakari Krosky Merritt and Washington.
On the outside, Derwin James gets blocked. Paul comes around the corner, and you just don't design defenses.
See how the Chargers answer now. Blitz is coming against Herbert. He is smashed. They answer with a Commander sack, their third of the day.
Plenty of options here in the passing game. He's got wide open up the sideline, but just not enough time on the pressure. McGee getting in there clean. And again, some of the problems we saw last week, guys running unblocked to the quarterback, just tells me this offensive line, this Commanders D-line is feeling it. They know they're smelling blood out there.
They just go underneath. 3rd and 30. Keenan Allen is nowhere near it, and the Commanders, they're smelling it now. Luvu in on the tackle, and they'll punt it away. Good field position to start. It's Krosky-Merritt right up the gut and spins around, stays on his feet. Corey Krosky-Merritt is still going. Wow, what a run that was. Jaden Daniels is trying to get in block for him.
Starts to the left side of the field, and he's dealing with Derwin James coming off the backside, then literally reverses field with great vision and burst. The same burst we saw him get around the edge and run in.
3rd and 10. Quick hitter, McNichols out on the edge, makes a nice move as a way to go. Shoulder down, and he's got the first down. Jeremy McNichols danced around Tarheeb still. Play clock down again. Do they get it off? Looks like they do. Daniels, 3rd and long, firing for the end zone, incomplete. So now it's Mac Day. 36-yard attempt. Put the Commanders up by 10, and he's got it. They could use one of these here. 3rd and 3. Pressure again. Gets it out near side, and that is caught for a first down by Ladd McConkey. Boy, did they need that.
Oh, did they ever. Had the heart of a lion, and this little Ladd McConkey reminds me so much of Wes Welker.
Herbert and zone read. He's got some room to roll. Justin Herbert on a 41-yard run earlier. Takes this one into Commanders territory, and it's good for 18.
Yeah, over-aggressive play here by Reeves-Maben. Going with Hampton, and he pulls it. He's got to run, and he's got the speed.
2nd down, 4-man rush for Herbert. Pressure, trying to run away from Dorrance Armstrong. Throws on the run, and I think he was down. He is. It's a sack. 4th of the day for Washington. You see there's been a ton of pressure today against Herbert, like there have been the last couple weeks. More again. Herbert in trouble, throws into traffic. Caught McConkey, and he's going to be short of a first down. Bobbled in and held on. Play clock at 6. 4th down and 2.
There we go.
Herbert looking to throw. Pressure, guns one, incomplete. Boy, it's almost like Conklin wasn't even turned around for that.
To the touchdown to McConkey. Same play. And that fastball just...
Daniels. Time. Lost one. It is caught. Deebo Samuel. Beauty of a throw to Samuel on the cross. I'd like to welcome those of you who just joined us. 20-10 Commanders over the Chargers. It's been 20 unanswered for Washington. Krosky-Merritt's had a big day. 2 touchdowns and another good run here. It's his best game as a pro in his young career. Got an hour and a half away from here and got a lot of family and friends here, as Aaron told us. 2 sweets full. Here, though, the Chargers ball is out. Krosky-Merritt fumbled. Chargers recover.
Backfield. He never really had it secured. Tart got his hands in there as soon as he touched it, and that ball is out. Chargers needed a turnover. Everything's been going the wrong way. And their defensive linemen coming out of nowhere and knocking the ball off this Krosky-Merritt, who's had an unbelievable day. Just beats the block inside, disrupts the puller, a lot of traffic, and never gets secured.
4-man rush. They drop out Herbert. Complete first down for the Chargers, and they needed it. 3rd and 10. Herbert fires. Johnston catches. He's a little short. It's going to be a 4th down and about 1. We'll see where they put the ball down. Herbert looking over the middle. It is caught. First down, and the drive continues. Keenan Allen again going back to old reliable.
Yeah, very similar.
Herbert, Vidal outside. Vidal racing to the end zone. He's tackled inside the 1. Vidal is wrapped up. He's going to lose a couple yards. Jordan McGee, who's a backup linebacker, now makes this play call pretty difficult. Herbert looking that way, throwing, tip, intercepted at the goal line. Mikey Sainristil with the pick. The Commanders at the goal line. Did it get tipped? Yeah, it did. Jerzon Newton, Sainristil the pick to stop the drive, and the Commanders up by 10. Jumbo formation here. Daniels looking to throw. He's in trouble and just gets it away. And Bates has the catch.
With all this creative play design by Cliff Kingsbury.
Daniels, Krosky Merritt slips through in the roll. Now Krosky Merritt is up to the 29. Picks up the ball. Pressure. Daniels just slips away. Look at this. And he takes a couple of hits, surging forward. Here's Bill. They're running on the left side and breaking tackles. And he's having a career day. You know, you can kind of sense that it was going his way. This, you know, and they still rotate 3 backs.
A year ago,
the roast.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I had a couple laughs. Here's Deebo Samuel spinning and bouncing off of Debo, and Debo is close to a first down. We'll see where they put it. Daniel's going to hand it off to Rodriguez on a 3rd and 5, and he stops short, and the clock will run on down. So 4th and 7 here. Commanders just going to go with 1:14 to go. It's Daniels pressured, floating one for the corner. Deebo Samuel, he's got it. That's the exclamation point.
Three rushers. Daniels feels it. One-on-one with Deebo and Hart. And there's no help for Hart anywhere on the field. So he's got to cover him for 53 1/3 all the way across. And that's too much to ask. Good to see if he can operate.
Pressure. Sack number 5 for the Commanders. Von Miller. Sack and a half for him today, and he'll take it. Jaden Daniels homecoming and a 27-10 win over the Chargers.
Mayfield to the air, Wirfs a block, and he goes outside and grabbed right there by Chris Godwin. Tight end Durham on the move. There's a block, and here comes Mayfield. He's wide open downfield. He's got his receiver. 1st and 10 in the opening drive of the game for the Buccaneers. The numbers on Mayfield last week. With some play action and dumps it off. It's White. But a good way to start on the road for the Buccaneers from the 29. 1st and 10 with play action. And he's got the open receiver downfield inside the 20. And Auten, the tight end, diving ahead down to the 17. White is the back. Wirfs with the block. Mayfield on the run. Chased here by Hall. Hits the deck near the 10. There's Chase McLaughlin, who woke up the other day not feeling all that well. Lingering into today, trying a 30-yard field goal, and nails it. And the Bucs on the board on their first possession.
Clint Kubiak came over as offensive coordinator. Thought he fit really well with this system and this team.
1st and 10. Abraham Lucas, the block at the right tackle, and it's caught into Buccaneer territory. What a grab by Cooper Kupp. Former Super Bowl MVP. Here comes Walker, looking for a block, and got it from Bradford, and knocked out of bounds by McCollum. Works his way into the secondary.
You saw the play action pass to Cooper Kupp that went down the field. You've got to have a run game in order to get that play action pass going.
They got to get inside the 24. 3rd and 16. Quick slant down to the 25. From 50, he is 3 of 4 this season, so this for him is right in, wide left. I spoke too soon. 5 came back and almost got him. They won their first 3 games by a total of 6 points. 3rd down and 4 Mayfield. He escapes again on the move. Down goes the defender Jones and works his way by midfield for the first down. And Mayfield swings a pass to the side, and it's grabbed there. And Sean Tucker is the running back. 2nd down and 7. Tucker will release. Mayfield to the air. Broken up on the play and almost picked off. Nice coverage.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 91. Low hit to the cornerback. The 15-yard penalty automatic. First down.
Abuka in motion. Mayfield to the air. 8 of 9. That could not reel it in. Great coverage on the side by Ty Okada. McLaughlin 36-yard try. Nails it. Not much wind. 36-yarder here with the new quarterback. A lot of changes with this offense. 3rd down 4. And they've got the first down. Caught right there. And Jackson, nope, that was Cooper Kupp who makes the grab. Cooper Kupp, 2nd catch today. 1st and 10. Saubert releasing. Darnold on the move. And on the fly, he's got his receiver. And look at this. Direct snap. Jalen Milroe, the rookie out of Alabama, with the pitch and looking there for Walker. And there's a loose ball and a fumble on the play. And the Buccaneers have gotten it. So the Bucs take over from the 41. Mayfield to the air, 10 of 12 with time and deep, and he's got him downfield. Nice looking catch, Abuka. 39, they need the 25. Here comes Nwosu. He dumps it off on the play. The tight end dancing. Auden on the run. Steamrolls his way close to a first down and got it. Flag thrown on the play. Abuka. Mayfield. White. Oh, he busts free past the base. Fumble by Seattle sets up this Buccaneer possession. 1st and goal. Pitch out Rachaad White. He's looking for blocking, and he gets it right there, and steamrolling his way in with a block by Haggard. Touchdown, Rachaad White. 7-yard touchdown run.
Great job by Wirfs. First off, let's see. You got the block here on the edge, and then you're going to get 2 guys pulling out. Wirfs being the tackle here, getting out in space. They seal the edge, and then you get up to that next level, and White doesn't get touched. Actually,
all right, the Buccaneers to kick off. They got field goals of 30 and 36. A 7-yard touchdown run. And inside the 5, Tariq Young will bring it out. And finds a seam. Knocked out of bounds.
By what you see, and right now he's shocked by the way they're tackling.
3rd down 6. Crossed the block at the tackle. Caught on the play. And he's got Kupp.
Well, Seattle getting up to the line of scrimmage. Get a quick snap here.
And Darnold again to the air with the time and the cross. Grabbed there by Horton. Charbonnet the back. 3rd down 4. Darnold to the air. On the near side he goes. Darnold. Blocked by Cross. Time in the middle. Down he goes to about the 6-yard line, and he was looking for his tight end. That was A.J. Bonner. And Smith and Jigba on the move, and Charbonnet will remain with a line drive. Caught, touchdown! Working on Vildor.
Great combination route here. Smith and Jigba's to the outside. He's just running a skinny post. Kupp to the inside, runs a flat. Receiver to the inside, even inside of that, is clearing out. And Darnold's picking up right where he left off coming into this game.
Fake to Walker. Chased over there by Diablo, and there's a flag down. For a catch made by Young. Holy smokes. And Walker finds a hole. There he goes into the secondary. And shoved out of bounds on the play by Smith. And it's Charbonnet on 1st and goal. Touchdown! What a way to begin the second half. Back-to-back touchdowns by the Seahawks.
And their top 5 in run defense. It's just going to be a wraparound as he gets to it. Watch the blocking at a point of attack, and then the kick out. And then it's this individual effort. This defense doesn't give up many yards, and they haven't given up.
Mayfield, 3rd and 4, 5-man rush, first down throw. Grab right there, Godwin. 2 different centers, 3 different starters at the left guard. 2nd down, 2 to go. First down run here, drilled was White. Fake to White, blocked by Wirfs, 1st and 10. Caught him downfield. That's a great catch by Tez Johnson. Tez Johnson has been big, a 27-yard catch. 3rd down, 15, Mayfield. Winds up, throws, caught, touchdown! Abuka right on the money. Mayfield with a touchdown throw. And the Buccaneers are back on top. He beat Pritchett, who has taken the place of Woolen.
Well, you're not going to see a much more perfect throw than what Mayfield just delivered there. Abuka looking back into the sun.
A 2-point try. Mayfield. And caught for the 2 points. Grab there, Abuka, and why not? He is we mentioned this back in the first half, the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month. Darnold 1st and 10. Here on the other side, Smith and Jigba. From last season, if you can believe that, to this. 2nd down, 2. Fake to Walker. Look at the time. Going deep, and he's got him. Smith and Jigba. What a catch. Beating Winfield. Oh, what a beauty. 52 yards. 3rd down and goal. Flag thrown, end zone caught, back, touchdown. Flag thrown, A.J. Parner's got it. Had one last week, has one today. Let's see what that flag is all about.
This is just a roll to the right. You've got a flat, then you've got a guy behind the line of scrimmage as your second read, but then Barner is coming from the backside. He's just working that back line, trying to find a window in the zone.
A lot of history. In motion, Tez Johnson. Mayfield 1st and 10. Good cup and the throw right on the money. 44-yard line. And grabbed there by who else?
Tough call right there with the 3rd down conversion.
They need the 46 of Seattle. 3rd and 13. Mayfield deep, and he's got Abuka. He's got him. Caught inside the 5. Durham, the tight end in motion. Outside, block Wirfs. That's a touchdown. White. And the Buccaneers are back on top late in the 3rd.
Well, it's a seal to the outside, and Wirfs getting around the edge.
Top 5 wide receiver, lead wide. And here is the kickoff. Derek Young got a block. Kalani. And the kicker trying to bring him down, and does, but at midfield. And a nice hit by Deion Jones. Darnold is gone for 246 yards through the air. The pitch out here. Charbonnet looking for a block, and he got it from Barner. And then he was... and they need the 27. Darnold again. Caught. Smith and Jigba. Clint Kubiak said that was the first call I made when I got this job. 1st and goal. Caught at the 3. Touchdown. Barner sheds Levante David.
Just a little out route. Easy one-on-one, but a missed tackle. An extra punt.
3rd down and 2. Charbonnet knifing. 1st down. Digging. Season we're talking with the coach of the Seahawks. His mind clearly on his dad. 1st and 10. Here comes Mayfield. Right down the middle he goes. Tez Johnson crossing midfield. All a part of this incredible performance between these two teams. He's in motion here. 48-yard line. Mayfield works the block. Dumping it off. White getting blocks ahead. He breaks one tackle. Outside he goes.
That Mayfield wasn't prepared for.
Just an avalanche of noise. 3rd and 17. Mayfield throws. Incomplete at the 15. Empty backfield for Darnold. 2nd down and 9. Quick throw. Oh! It's caught by Cup on the ricochet. And he gets the 1st down. He just didn't have a bounce close enough. It's a 1st and 10. Walker. Oh, a big hole. Into the secondary. Blocked by Smith and Jigba. What a run! 22 yards. 1st and 10. Clock is ticking. Blocked by Walker. Darnold whacked as he throws. Caught! Smith and Jigba. He's all over the place.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Almost. Looking for Kupp. Coverage on the play by McCollum. 4th down and 2. Kupp on the move. Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold. Here comes Diaby and downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Torrey Horton.
Watches this pocket collapses. First, he's going to get pressure from the backside. He steps up to avoid that, but I don't know how he gets out of the clutches to slide over to his left.
Reddick was there.
Both playing exceptional today.
Mayfield has taken his team from behind 3 times to win games. Can he do it again? Right down the middle. It's Ibuka will take it inside the 45 and tackle downfield. Mayfield works the block. Here he goes on the run, chased by Murphy outside. Auden the tight end, galloping 20. The back is White. Mayfield to the air, works the block. Buying time into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Touchdown! It's Shepard! Sterling Shepard catches it.
And Mayfield has plenty of time to look around. Shepard's to the outside. He's just running a fade. But it's when Mayfield gets out of the pocket that he gets back to the middle or towards the middle, and Mayfield keeps his eyes on it. And
2nd down and 1.
There's the pressure.
Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Levante David.
I could see them trying to be aggressive. That's just his mentality and his mindset. And as soon as he ran to the sideline, I wouldn't be shocked by that.
3rd and 7. It goes to White. Runs outside. Big hole. Hits the deck. Clock will tick. And they'll get in that protective formation. The clock will tick, and the Seahawks cannot stop it. Got it! And Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal. What an incredible season they have put together to get out of the gates and now go to 4-1 atop the South.
Murray to the air for the first time, and he completes. This will be a 1st down connection to one of his stud targets, Trey McBride, a pickup of 10. Murray on 1st and 10 over the middle, completes. This will be close to another 1st down. This is Michael Carter.
I would love to see a little bit more running and a little bit more creation in the passing game on the run from Murray in this game.
Murray goes play action, turns his back to the defense for a moment. Murray launches one towards the end zone. It is caught! Marvin Harrison! In this city have been waiting for between these two.
Well, and how good must this feel for Marvin Harrison? There's been a lot of talk about him, the way he started that game in the Seattle game.
So 2nd and goal. We'll mark it half the distance. Back to the ground game, and they are in with Carter. So the initial touchdown on the long pass marked down at the 1. They have to work a little bit harder, and it's Michael Carter back into the mix, getting the Cardinals our first points.
And Will Hernandez is going to wrap up inside, and Carter is just going to follow it. Really nice surge in there by those 2 lead blockers, and the Cardinals fast start, exactly what they were looking for.
3 wide receivers for Tennessee. Ward slings it far side of the field, and it is complete. So to Archer's point, a good start. This is Spears, his first touch. Spears. What did Cam Ward tell us yesterday in our conversation? Boy, Superman's back. Monster win for the Broncos as they get one in Philly. This is going to be a 1st down run. Pollard. And one of the more impressive opening drives of the season for this Tennessee Titans team, Arch. Cardinals showing blitz. They instead rush 4. Ward over the middle on a little crosser, and it's incomplete. That's where Io Manor has been his best, right around the red zone. As Joey Sly, who has been in one of the worst stretches of his career, 4 straight missed field goals, a couple of which were really long, and he turns the page quickly here in Glendale.
They need him to be that guy. They need to feed him at least 10 times a game.
Back shoulder. And boy, the combination is on target here at the start. Harrison. Murray goes play action on 2nd and 3. Fires, completes. Right back to the well. It's Harrison. But you can feel the urgency from Kyler Murray as they try to get their season jump-started here in Week 5. 3rd and 3, pocket collapses. Kyler on the run. Kyler in for the Arizona touchdown. No flags.
And when you go inside, right now the Titans, they go with an inside rush. Watch number 7. He's the spy for Murray. He goes inside, and that's just too much of a head start. Murray takes the edge and gets in for their 2nd touchdown of the game.
And now the pressure ratchets up on this Titans offense. Play action, fake to Pollard. Ward slinging it far side of the field, and he locates Ridley. See Tennessee's 3rd down struggles. Ward protected, and it's incomplete. Boy, Io Manor. And now Trey Benson on the shelf on IR for the next 4 weeks. Michael Carter under the microscope gets out across the 30-yard line as they try to...
They've gone single coverage, and the Cardinals have taken advantage of it.
Tennessee rushes 4. Murray protected. Let's see if we get a flag here. Nothing, and it is clean.
You just can't put it all on his shoulders. Had a couple big drops on that last drive.
We'll start here with the run game to Pollard. Football came out. Officials, I believe, marked that down. No official signal. Now they say Cardinals football. Baron Browning making the clean recovery. Automatic review. They'll certainly take a closer look at this Pollard and see if defenders.
The question is, I think his arm, his right. No, that ball looked to be out. Look, as you see him falling to the ground and get the Cardinals to go backwards.
On 2nd and 6, Murray goes to the check. This is Bam Knight. Murray so far 9 of 11 for $120. Efficient. Knight gets another touch. Knight weaving his way. Cardinals offense that ranks 22nd in the league in points. What a start. Trying to get well against this Tennessee defense. Knight bangs his way, and now they say touchdown.
Credit tight. That defense was stout. You see Knight just trying to fight behind Johnson. And
2nd career rushing touchdown for him as he gets his first opportunities with this offense. And now Chad Ryland puts it back in play. 21-3 Cardinals. As DK is going to play, crosses the 25 to the 30. DK's got a crease. Inside Cardinals territory. Just a massive play. Does that turn the tide now for Tennessee?
Some sort of a security blanket has to start to emerge. Somebody that Cam Ward can count on in these situations.
Or is this potential 2-down territory with the pressure starting to ratchet up? Ward is going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Josh Sweat looked like he may have had DK up the seam as Joey Sly is up for a 51-yard attempt. And Sly...
You've already seen Kyler Murray on a key 3rd down early in this game get outside the pocket.
Tennessee rushes 4. Murray delivers a strike, and it is Wilson.
Almost the same thing happened, but fortunate for the Cardinals, Tennessee didn't end up with the football.
Murray buried. And that play blows up. So 2 big back-to-back plays. Here they come on 3rd and 5. Ward protected and completes. He locates Ridley.
I do think that on these key 3rd downs, Spears could be an option.
Cardinals come on the blitz, and there's a drop. Tyler Lockett.
But right now, if you're Tennessee, somebody up front, Jeffrey Simmons, Arden Key, somebody has to try and win and get to the quarterback.
Kyler on 3rd and 6. Boy, Simmons had a chance. Kyler doing his dance and just flicks the football ahead.
That's going to be a grounding.
No flag thrown yet. They're right on the boundary of Joey Sly's field goal range. Ward on 3rd and 10. Batted down and incomplete. On 4th and 10, here they come, free blitzer. And Ward never had a chance. Baron Browning got there first, and then it was Sweat. As Tennessee begins their first drive of the second half at their own 28-yard line. One play here, and Pollard is blown up. Lone setback is Spears on 3rd and 8. Cardinals rush 4. Ward delivers, but they're going to be well short.
10 pressures the Titans have had in that first half. Simmons with 6 of them.
Murray up the seam, completes.
And, you know, they've done a pretty good job of that. But, again, I don't think that's what makes Murray a magical player.
Kyler underneath here. McBride set up nicely, but then the recovery. Monty Hooker, tremendous open field tackle for Tennessee. On 3rd and 3, Kyler's going to run for it. Kyler's got it. First down and more.
Everybody's run plan is saying, hey, we're going to double number 98, and everybody else is going to be one-on-one, and he still plays hard every snap.
Boy, was this a catch, McBride. They have been able to chew up a lot of clock. 7th play. The drive football is loose. Live ball, and Tennessee has it.
That's crazy.
First down. Timeout.
Draymond Jones falling on the football. The Cardinals offense. Well, it looked like Kyler may have thought the play was about to be whistled dead. It is not. Turnover and a takeaway for Tennessee. With the helmet, so hopefully Murray is okay. As the completion here, Okonkwo makes the catch. Imari DiMercato, lone setback. Penalty flag, could be a free play. Kyler just kind of throws that one into the turf, and there's another flag. And Gillikin just couldn't quite sell it to the officials. Tony Pollard gets those legs churning, crosses the 40-yard line ahead close to the 42, a pickup of 5. Long setback is Spears. A minute left in the quarter. Cardinals rush 4. That was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and there's the flag.
Watch number 94 get his right hand up, and
clearly a tip.
Yes.
And it is Tomlinson.
There's no foul on the play for pass interference as the pass was tipped. So the play is 4th down.
Arch, so much of this revamped Cardinals defense, the guy. See what Michael Carter has done till this point. Out of the backfield, Carter, that second effort looks like on 3rd and short. First down, DiMercato off to the races. 20, 10, touchdown.
Did he drop it early? Boy, that's going to be close.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, he extended it with his hand a little bit.
Did Snead's trying to say that he got the ball out. Wow.
You see him kind of put it on his fingertips, but did he have control, Arch, before that thing broke the plane?
That ball was loose prior to breaking the plane, out of the end zone, as you said, and the result is a touchback.
And boy, give L'Jarius Sneed all kinds of credit. Guy who played only 5 games last year, giving chase.
Some pretty good protection. It's been a combination of receivers not catching it and then missing the easy ones to his open targets.
Ward this time is protected up the middle, and it's caught. Ridley on a perfectly thrown pass from Ward.
Perfectly done. He's watching Budda Baker. Watch Budda. He's going to settle down on this in cut, and then that's the opening, and he puts it right in you. Look for them to take a shot at the end zone if you're the Cardinals.
Cam Ward, little wobbly pass towards the end zone. It's caught. Seemed like it was at hand for the Cardinals. Handoff to Pollard, and he is in for the Titans touchdown. And Brian Callahan is going to go for the extra point. Braided prematurely, the fumble, and then Pollard taking advantage for Tennessee. We got
to score touchdowns. At least you give yourself a chance.
They missed the extra point.
That's crazy.
So 1st and 10 Cardinals. They tack on the penalty yardage arch. They begin at the 30. And boy, if they ever needed a drive here from Kyler Murray, it's right here. But he is sacked. Buried back at the 20. Aditi, the body language, all the intangibles are good, but now can they make the plays here to finally get on the board and get their first win of the season?
You would like to put your best game together and dominate them, but you let them hang around.
Murray, boy, that dangerous pass.
Was sensational on that last drive. Can he do it again?
Boy, what a big moment here for the #1 overall pick. He gets it to Okonkwo. That's the drive starter they were looking for.
To put a lot of pressure and force him into getting the ball out of his hands under duress.
Back to the running game here to Pollard. Pollard's going to get a first down inside Arizona territory down to the 40-yard. One thing
defensively, because right now you're fine if you're the Cardinals, making the Tennessee Titans be patient and running as much clock off as you possibly can.
Cam Ward, Okonkwo. Look at that maneuver. Okonkwo puts his foot in the turf. Cam Ward again, second game with his new play caller, his quarterback's coach, Bo Hardigree, at the controls for Tennessee. What does he dial up? Look at that pass. Cam Ward threading the needle to Ridley as suddenly those two finding their chemistry. Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers?
You know what? You see things that you've never seen before if you hang around long enough. We call this an ABA play. A, offense has the football originally. B, recovers or intercepts, finishes their ball back to A. Really now you've just really had, I think Sean Smith did a good job of saying interception. You see now he completes the interception, takes 3 steps. Nobody's touched him. He's not down by contact. Football loose. We see the scrum. Tennessee ends up with the football in the end zone. Result of the play, touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr. in motion. Murray, quick release. They get it to Dortch. Dortch weaving through traffic.
You want Tennessee to take your last time out, so a high likelihood you have to run it on 3rd and 8.
They will indeed run. They need 8, and they're going to be well short. DeMercado.
There were some chances and opportunities for Cam Ward when it's not there to get up inside the pocket and use his legs for the first down.
Cardinals rush 4. They keep Ward clean. First down.
Football league. Right now, Ward is able to set his feet and throw the ball on time.
Ward puts some air under it. Up the sideline. Ridley. Cam Ward.
It doesn't get any more beautiful than this throw. Ridley knows he's got the outside leverage on Clark. And oh my goodness.
First down run here. It's Pollard, cuts back. Pollard.
Oh boy.
Inside the 5. Hecker the holder. Morgan Cox the long snapper. The kick from Sly is good. And the Tennessee Titans end their 10-game losing streak and finally get their first win of the season here in Week 5.
Understand and believe how Tennessee was able to climb back in this football game when they looked dead in the water. Just unbelievable. And this is a huge, huge win for Brian Callahan and the Tennessee Titans.